Alright, that should hopefully be about time to start. So let's get into some game deck. This game keeps surprising me just how dark some of the themes get, but I mean, I am loving it. It's a good time. I just... I don't entirely know what to expect from here on. I mean, we're going after some kind of cult, I think. And from what I understand from like game screenshots and whatnot in the storefront, likely kinda Japanesey game for whatever that means. I don't know if there's any kind of implications. All we know is it's an MMO, guild or whatever in it is somewhat cult-like. And hello Dunblock, good to see you. Will warn you, this game has darker themes in it, just so that you're aware. Like, in case you're not fine with themes of like child abuse and stuff like that. Maybe not the best game for you to watch, but you have been warned. Let's jump in. I'm having fun with this, though. I really am. It's a bit of a weird game. Not entirely what I'd expected, but it is good. It is good. Ah, alright. Good to hear you're fine with it. Good to hear. Well, last time we shut down a Farmville kinda child abuse ring. That's a bit of a weird one. Where we're using kids to farm loot boxes in the game. It should then sell for real money. They'd be giving the kids stimulants or drugs of some kind in order to keep them productive. If they weren't productive enough, they wouldn't be fed. So after that, I don't know what we're going to do today. It's going to adjust the webcam slightly. Oh no, I've not got my duck. No, I need to get my duck back on my monitor. That's more important than the webcam. I've knocked it down again. Got this little duck here, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm on about. This is a little yellow duck. But yeah, we ended off hopefully saving those children. We reported the whole thing to police. They should have gotten the children to safety. So that part's all fine. We had become like a master hacker as well, but that's less important. We don't care about any of this. Yeah. We then came back here with Ken, our little acquaintance? Sidekick? I don't know. He wants to be a game deck like me, a detective in games, and thank you for complimenting the duck bun block. I do appreciate it. Came back here, he stayed the night. We had a very forward suggestion to him that we slept together, and I mean, honestly, we did. So, that means that worked out. We're now after the group that kinda ruined his esports career. So yeah, let's figure out what's gonna happen. Also, I will say, that foliage thing, I don't entirely know if it's accurate. I really don't. I know there's a watch time one, which isn't accurate. Because I only set that up, like, 3 months ago? I don't know if the foliage one is entirely, like, accurate or not. And, hello? Why am I not allowed to cross?
You're not supposed to be here. Who let you in?
Cornelia? This man. This Kenzo was his name? Yes, Kenzo. He's dead. Nothing will change that. Oh no! No, Ken! I failed my mission because he died. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good. I quite liked Ken. Understand, Captain. What you need to understand is that closing the case this way will reflect badly in our organisation. It's neither your business nor responsibility, Sergeant Delia. Man was interrupted by a voice coming from the communicator. Captain, there's a doctor here. His name is Paxton. He wants to... What? We don't need that dipshit here. Sergeant Delia, we'll return to this later. I'm coming, Grandma. Bout Ranger looks at me angrily. Don't let civilians in. Move along, please. Yeah, I'm a game deck. I was hoping to do some detecting in a game with this man who's just been murdered. What do I care? She paused and looked at me for a minute. Hey, you're one that got those kids out. Who was he? It's the son of some BWI big shot. Heard good things about you. You can come in. Oh, because I reported the kids to the police, I'm now allowed to just immediately come in. That's nice. Yes, Ken would have died inside of Yeti's coming, I would have thought. I'm not allowed to enter, that's where he wants to meet me. It's a bar, I know that much. Got a touristy terminal? Old tourist terminal looks ridiculous, but where are people supposed to go? To different polis? To Gaia? I wondered what piece of junk, or what that piece of junk could offer people from the lowest layer of polis. Welcome. Please note the tourist console belongs to the City Realist System. Or Restick Systems? The offer presented by the device is outdated. Feel free to use the hollow screen standing alongside it to get the latest information. And it's my hair routine. I wash it and I brush it. That's about it. I've got a comb. There's not much of a routine, really. As much as I have routine-wise, I get it cut relatively short, and then let it grow out because I'm lazy and can't be bothered getting it cut often. Yeah, there's not much of a routine, it's just like I use shampoo, not any conditioner or anything. I know some people do, I don't bother. Yeah, there you go. That's about everything. I don't use a hairdryer or anything either, in case you're wondering. Check out the offer. The game's not liking me checking out the offer. Oh no. I maybe didn't like my hair routine, I don't know what's happened. It's still got sounds, but the game's not properly running. Okay, I'm thinking I might have to task manager close this. We'll try tab out quick, then tab back in, see if that fixes it. That has not fixed anything. Alright, task manager it is. Brilliant. Brilliant. There goes the game roll. We'll do it again in a second. I'll need to play through that first little section again. Feel like a sense of deja vu. You'll need to let me know, by the way, Block, if you want anything explained in regards to what this game is. Because it's an interesting game, which I'd imagine not many people have heard of. So I'm willing to explain stuff if you want. For now, though, we just need to make our way back to where we were a second ago. Oh no! No, we're saved here. Okay, it has an autosave. Cool. Yeah, well, I'll skip through this dialogue. That's fine. Yeah, Gamedec. Cool, I'm now in. Let's go to the advertisement again and hope it goes better this time. And okay, now that's all it had to it. It was just a look. Okay, we've got. I mean, the transporter we can investigate, and the trash can. Garbage can was affixed in plastic concrete, as if it was saying, "I'll stay here forever." It's filled with cheap game pill packages, disposable drug dispensers, and bottom shelf liquor bottles. A few dozen pounds of trash in one can. There were 6 just like it in the area. Polis produced tons of garbage every day. For what? To immerse in unreal worlds, to plunge into intoxication. Because God forbid we realise that we find ourselves in the eyes of another person. We're all so damned lonely. Why am I searching this? What would I think there's any benefit to that? Put my arm deep inside a sea of waste. Some leftovers from overcooked dumplings stuck to my sleeve. Not only did I not find anything useful, the wet dough left a greasy stain and a bad smell. I now fit in better. Beowulf. Outranger's vehicle. They must have arrived in it. Outrangers have their quirks. For one, they adore fresh air, so the windows in their vehicles are always half open. They also dislike circuitry, so I wasn't surprised to see an ignition slot. Key was missing though. The driver must have had it. I'm not reaching into the trophy case of a police vehicle. That sounds like a bad idea. Is that Ken? That looks like Ken. Ken. He's dead on the ground. Oh no. Oh,
What
doctor.
is it this time?
Get the fuck out of here. I'm in charge here, and I forbid you. Leave me alone, man. I work here too. Gentlemen, this is hardly the place. Man's body's lying in the rain like a pile of garbage. Get a hold of yourself. Yeah, alright. I hear you. We went for the body parts. Got it. Thank you, sir, whoever you are. That job almost destroyed my Metabot. That went surprisingly well. I didn't expect him to be happy to just stand down.
What?
Ken. The ranger is leaning over Ken's body. He was pale and clearly disgusted. Is there a way I could convince you to let me examine this body? Get your head or something? Support, and I'm an officer on duty. Have you heard of the regulations? Want me to face disciplinary actions? Everyone needs something, right? I'm a Gamedec. You let me see the body, I could do something for you. Ah, that changes everything. In that case, I've got a quest for you. You need to go to 100 Acre Woods and get me 3 NT acorns. You're kidding, right? I wouldn't dare. Ah, my city's getting weird already. Time to go back to the job. I lean in to get close to the body. When I reach towards it, an outranger grabs my hand. Keep your hands off. Keep your hands to yourself, civilian. It's a crime scene. Move along, let us do our job. Well, I don't know why I'd want to investigate the body. But something I am curious about is why he's got holographic wings. It's not like a net or anything, that's an accessory. And with the way this has been busted, you could think I mean, I doubt could fly with that. I don't know if that's possible. But did he come in through this? I mean, there's a blood stain. These are broken. There's no bars on the inside. Things should have fallen down around here. I mean, there's a post that's fallen down. Something here feels a bit weird. I'm gonna, like, crash this car or anything. We've also got what looks like possibly graffiti, possibly blood there. Alright. Station Control Center beacon. What is Zeitgeist? An AI-equipped guard that protects us from mutated plants and animals. I'm hacking it, because of course. Say network access helps this kind of thing. Raystick systems, admin, credentials help too. Find the right name. I scoured the data and searched the signatures that fit the beacon, and a few caught my eye. Quite like the idea of number 3. Enter the name, I got to the medbot's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload its systems. To do that, I needed adequate network resources. No doubt someone would notice my tinkering if I used a lower level device. I hope I'd done everything right. At that point, it seemed so. Made sure to get the encryption right. MCC beacon used the KGS protocol. Connected to the apartment and opened up the list of available devices. I could use their processing power to mount the attack. The servobot. Since then, all processing power served one goal only, sending signals to my target. I waited impatiently. Overloaded system. My own system. Oh, are you wanting an explanation of the thing? I meant, like, ask if you want things explained specifically, but I can give you an overview of the whole thing if you want. Basically, my job is I'm a detective. a kind of private investigator, PI, whatever you'd like to call it. I get hired for jobs involving like games of various things, hence the whole name Gamedec. These jobs can range from various things. The first one's about someone's son being trapped in a game, then later found out in the case the son was being held hostage for blackmail against the father who'd sexually abused his female employees. We then had like the second case where we went to essentially Farmville. That was the one with the kids who were doing the farming for loot boxes. They were using sped up hardware which accelerate their mental aging could cause various harmful effects. They also had the drugs, like I mentioned earlier, various stimulants to help them work effectively. I had to figure out how to help them. Yeah, and I think I did a good job, so I'm happy with that. If you go into here, you'll see I have various skill points. I mean, I'm trying to think any of these a good example for it. Not really. Basically, these skill points, they are used in various different areas to get you different things. For example, this tree onwards, this is the kind of green one. This is your yellow, I believe. This is your red, this is your blue. Red is basically, depending on your actions, you get these points. Red needs you to be determined. The sense of authority, being different, impatient, selfish, stuff like that. The yellow one, it needs kind of optimism, energy, creativity, that kind of stuff. Blue is more your logic, calmly thinking things through, trying to get to the facts of a matter, rather than going instinctively. Green is being empathetic or empathatic, I'm not entirely sure which, or if they're both things and have a difference. Just trying to be understanding, and get along with people. Basically how you get these points by playing the game, you might get certain options later, which are locked behind various skills. For example, you should have seen, I think, a couple earlier, which needed the Vox Populi. If I'd gone more in this direction, with all my choices in dialogue and such, I would have been able to make those choices in dialogue, would have led to, hopefully, good things? I don't see how it would have been a bad thing. But yeah, it's got stuff to reward you based on how you play. You need to find more resources with high processing power. Obviously, 6 system network, I just had to gain access to it. Okay, hello Medabot. I'm not gonna immediately hack it. I'm gonna just ask. Sounds like a nicer thing to do.
I'll have to quit smoking at some point in the future.
He's got a much different voice from what I expected. I gave him a very different voice. Goddamn asshole. Man cursed under his breath and repeatedly tried to pull out his smoke with trembling hands. The cigarette fell to the ground. He glared at soaking wet tobacco, as if deliberating whether it was worth picking. He shrugged and pulled out another cigarette. Fuck all this. He noticed me once he lit his up and inhaled deeply. Sent me a quizzical glance. I have a few questions looks like he's apparently a doctor. I can understand why he's not got the best reputation, but he hardly looks professional. But yeah, I have a few questions I want to ask. Pax raised his hand, express pack of real nicotine cigarettes out of his pocket. From another, he grabbed a lighter engraved with yeah, that one came. He lit up lazily and took the smoke in, tasting it, and burning to hell. Sadly, my fire being doused now. Certain problem. There's a tedious tool roaming around here, interrupting my work. Yeah, I'm assuming he wants a hand with the Outranger captain. Yeah, what toad are you talking about? What are all dumbasses and green exoskeletons around here? The biggest one of those clowns making my job difficult. But I won't have time to help you until I've sorted out this. I mean, it seems like you go quite a way back. He seems to have it out for you. Yeah. So what happened between you? Why is he so against you? Took a puff and exhaled through the nose. You ruined my career. Started over a year ago. I worked in the Warsaw City Central Hospital. At a respectable position, second degree specialisation. Got a call to ABB. A bite or a sting, I went over for tea. Landed right by the barrier. Outranger unit, led by Basilides, was scrambling. The victim was a civilian. Captain's partner. And, I mean, yeah, kind of. Kind of. Michal Sosnowski. Apparently. I think I might have said that right. Took a long drag, staring at the distance. We finally exhaled. A pale blue cloud enveloped him. Something bit him in the eye. He went into shoot. The airways were closing up. Call it firing up the engines. They're tripped to the other side of me. Outrangers kept shouting. It was a type of gadfly. Hypoderma bovis toxica. Typically all you need in such cases are serum, an anti-shock kit and water. But something's off. Gadfly's bite leaves a swollen lump with 2 red patches around it. And there's a lump, but not a lot of redness. I saw that lump start blacking, as if necrosis had already started. I'd only ever seen wolf spider bites progress that fast. What puzzles me is that there's only 1 bite mark. Spiders leave 2. I knew I'd have to cut off his head if it'd been a wolf spider, otherwise he'd die. Wait. Cut off his head? Otherwise he'd... I mean, I don't know about you, but cutting off someone's head seems like a surefire way to kill them. Damn. That must have been tough, huh? Glanced at me, pressing his lips tightly and slowly nodded. Spiders sometimes. Lizard. Head of plat. Head of palps. I've never heard that word. I don't think it's a vampire, but he's saying it was a spider, possibly. Spiders sometimes lose their pedipalps, finding off wasps, other damned things. Concludes that must have been a wolf spider cripple. I made my choice. Took a puff and spoke the whisper. I rode this Michael guy into the ambulance. He literally lost his head before Captain's eyes. He survived, but Vasilides sued me. Checked later and found that Sosnowski had pheromone injections done to protect against insects, but not against arachnids. I mean, what exactly did you get injected with? Tried to hide his bewilderment. It's like a vaccine. Makes us exude pheromones that keep nasties behind the ABB. Everyone had a standard set done in childhood, but go past the barriers, you have to get them all. But you learn that in school. Out of his eyes, and as he puffed the cigarette, as if trying to remember what he just said. White marks destroyed by decapitation, and blood from his head machine washed. So there was no solid leads in the investigation. And eventually, court ruled there wasn't enough evidence, so it went cold. But the stench remained. I was let go, since I wagged my tongue a bit too much. Couldn't find any decent jobs anywhere, so you see that is our story. Look at the cigarette butt smouldering between his fingers and tossed it away. Saved his boyfriend. Is that right? I don't know. Yeah, I could help you with this green problem then. You seem like a decent type. His shifty eyes looked up at me. Really? You do that? Would you do something to make Captain leave? Provoke him to hit you or something? Or find something to discredit? I mean, sure, I'll try. Pax nodded and sighed with relief. Thank you. So, what was it like working down the bottom of Apollos? It sounds dramatic, but I'd say like a knife to the throat. Shootouts happen here, so I need to patch up gang war victims. A lot of valuables down here to fight over. This man has got caught in the crossfire. He sighed, exhaling a cloud of smoke. I'm able to get access to Medabot, and I'm assuming I need you to trust me. Because you get system takeover or overloaded. Yeah, I'd like to use a Medabot if possible. Squinton asked about taking a cigarette out of his mouth. What do you need it for? I mean, I'd love to say brain fixer. I'm relatively close to having it. I just need to get more compassion points. Yeah, I'm doing an investigation. I could use the equipment to help. Use some peace and quiet. I've got a problem, I told you. Besides, it's against protocol. He laughed. Something gurgled in his throat as he spoke the last word. Okay, so we need to help him get rid of the captain. And... oh, sidewalk graffiti was not a common sight. But that one was made of permanent paint. The colour stayed vivid despite the attempts at heavy cleaning. I can look for access with hacking abilities? In places such as this, there are so-called harmonic oscillation. Or oscillation, not oscillation. And certain waves were close to zero. They're the gates. Sounds like magic, but as old man Clark used to say, again, I don't think that's what old man Clark used to say. Gained access to devices connected to the city heuristic network. Bizarre names. Code names. How did they wait to identify them? I issued some commands and the system displayed all surveillance drones within its range. We might have to remember this, but we've got Pay 47 and 48, SFD7, Rami, Pantalon, Outrager. So a cracker, Rami probably belonged to Rama. I don't know how that helps. What's Rama? I'm really confused. The large inscription said, analyze it. There's a smaller one. End of iteration is there. Is it really? That was how war drivers marked city system control networks had opened. Okay. Tancred, sticky trash can. Hello, Tancred.
Here to piss me off, aren't you?
That immediately doesn't like me. Virtual projection of a bird perched itself on the Mobrium's shoulder and stared at me with its huge black eyes while sharpening its claws. Hey moron, my name is Fabio because I'm fucking fabulous. What? Yeah, cool, that's enough of that. What? I'm really confused. Apparently past choices affected that, I don't know how. A damaged beacon. A functional MCC beacon being dragged down to pavement is clumsily swaying in the drift field. Long-range scanners, high-quality cameras and microphones, quantum noses capable of differentiating 4 trillion smells. A plasma gun with adjustable power and caliber. In that shell, a must-have in every household. From the device logs, Beacon's technical name was M47 Tank Junior. Okay, O47 Tank Junior. Okay. I opened up the window that monitored gun functions and started looking through the data. Last shot was registered the week before, aimed at a rat climbing up a nearby tower. The rodent was hit, fell off the wall and did not return. His gun hadn't fired once since then. Okay. I don't know why I'd removed the battery. That seems like an odd choice. So far we know a bit about the municipal systems. Possibly useful. Deduction wise, I don't even know what we're trying to guess. I didn't expect to be coming to a murder case.
We can't just close the case. Not like this.
Outranger frantically flipped through data on the infolia. Shouldn't pay attention to me. Oh, it's you. What do you need? I'll ask about Ken. Do you know anything? Yeah, what's your hypothesis? Why, you hear sorry Cap's trying to shove down our throats? That beacon bullshit. I mean... Is he obstructing the investigation? Woman's face turned grey and she made a quick hand gesture, just for brushing dust off her armour. Didn't say anything of the sort. I'm sure Captain's acting in accordance to acceptable regulations. She repeated the gesture. I smiled to myself. She was recording our conversation. Okay, so what do you think happened? He was shot, that's certain. Not by a beacon, a human did that. Okay, you flew here with an entire unit. Is there anything else I should know about? I wouldn't call us a unit yet. We still need to work some things out. I'm not sure we ever will. So far it's a group of mavericks. Drone operator's a spoiled kid, an unbelievably expensive Genskin. Captain Basilid struggles with his own demons, and there's Tancred. The captain? What exactly are these demons he's struggling with? Let's keep this between you and me, but he's been acting really weird. Work used to be the most important thing for him, but now it's just a hunch, but it seems as though he's struggling between his duty and emotions. No, not like that. He seems conflicted between service and family, but I may be wrong. I'm not a telepath. Either way, something's eating at him. It's sad. You have a drone operator? Assuming that guy, right? Drone operator is using an expensive Genskin. Can Outrangers even use those? Can. It's actually safer that way. And yes, it's terribly expensive. Never seen one like this before. I'll send you an article. I don't think I need her name. But, yeah, your name is... Cornelia Delia. Quite peculiar. What's it to you, pal? I didn't choose my name, or my surname. It's from the Rejuvenation era. I guess it's fine, but I hate Cornelia. It's my grandma's name. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Can now start making a hypothesis. Gang violence is a thing. Possibly he was caught in some crossfire. Yeah, he was shot while hanging around near Yeti's coming. I doubt he would have shot himself. I don't know if it's cause of death, I don't know if he was actually shot and something's blocked off. We've got a lead. We've got something. Hello, Captain.
This man is dead, Cornelia. Nothing we do will change that.
Well-built man was loitering on the sidewalk and giving the doctor menacing looks. Ah, my name is Poison. Just what we needed. A game deck. Who'll let you? I'm a game deck and I have a right to be here. If you have any doubts, check them against the regulations. Man narrowed his eyes. Isn't love losing control of a situation? A wonderful feeling. Yeah, we're not immediately provoking him. I want to get information first. So, how did Ken die? Let's see. Is he give this hypothesis that he was shot by the drone? So that seems to be the running hypothesis. However terrible it may sound, it seems that an MCC beacon mistook him for some kind of bat and fired at him. Am I allowed to see the body? I'd like to take a look. More important things to worry about, son. I mean, I'll see that I knew Ken. Captain, for me, this wasn't just an assignment. I've known Ken Zhao for years. Were your teammate lying on the sidewalk? Would you give up the investigation? No, son. There are boundaries. Sometimes you gotta do what you got to do, so no. I've made a step towards making him compassionate. But yeah, we're not immediately provoking him. We're not going to ask if he's sabotaging. We'll ask about his conflict with the Doctor. This Doctor do seem to hate each other, yeah. Man snorted, clenched his fists. The metal parts of his glove creaked. You think so? Where'd you get this from? I mean, I don't need to ask for details, but I have my sources. I know things I don't need to witness an argument to know it happened. Man nodded. It seemed that keeping my sources anonymous made an impression on it. Facts and I have a history. Not one the happy ending. I'd rather he left. And why exactly do you want him leaving? My friend and shuffled his armor boots. He brings back some painful memories. I'm not gonna get rid of him, but I'll ask. I need to get both sides of this. So, you and Pax, what happened? Man rubbed his eyebrows and sighed. It's a little over a year ago. Irene was on patrol behind the ABB. My husband, Mikhail, was with us. Weren't many dangerous species in that area. Well, except for insects. They're everywhere. Mikhail, man looked down and grunted. Swelled and straightened up. A gadfly bit his neck. Papaderma bovis toxica got really swollen, so we quickly evacuated. Then an ambulance arrived, and Pax was there. He was arrogant and confident. I felt like it wasn't a gadfly, but it was a Brazilian wandering spider. I lost his fucking pedipalp. And I'll keep on listening. Despite our protest, Pax ordered decapitation to save Mikhail's life. He lost his body because of that moron. Now he's in involuntary's unit. Keeping his head alive costs a fortune, and we can't afford to regenerate his whole body, it's too expensive. With one decision, unsupported by evidence, this prick turned our life into a nightmare. So yeah, this is our history, friends. Happy ending for me. And since we don't see a way out, well, never mind. I'll ask for access to the drone. I kinda want it. Need access to your drone. Do you know? I need access to anti-gravity shower and some good tea. You know, Gamedec, I won't get that either. I mean, yeah, I knew a soldier once. Not a guy like yourself, but when he put on his uniform, he did what he had to do. He didn't make jokes on duty. The Rangers aren't soldiers. Don't train us to fire at people, so don't give me that army babble. I mean, I'll ask again about Pax. No? Leave? I've got his service point.
This man is dead, Cornelia. Nothing we do will change that.
I don't know what that does. I've unlocked something. I'll ask if he was sabotaging it. Maybe now's the time to ask. I'm sorry, Captain, but shouldn't Outranger try and divert suspicion away from the beacon? Are you implying some... I think you're deliberately taking this case in a strange direction. It's a serious accusation. Shouldn't make foes out strong proof, and I assume you don't have any, do you? And I'll find out. Maybe you're right, but there is proof somewhere. I'll sniff it out and guess it. MCC beacon hypothesis. We've got a bit to run off of this. Okay, plasma. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's a good point. If it finds plasma, pretty much superheated, that would not let him bleed out at all. These logs, yeah, it's not been fired. I don't think it's a very reasonable hypothesis from what I can immediately see. It's flying Buffalo City walkways using an anti-G harness. It's carrying an L-gen that generates an image of membranous wings. MCC beacon mistook him for a bat and shot him down. That's the hypothesis. I'd say that is rather unlikely. Another drone here. Trek Noir Heavy Industries made this drone model for military and police use. They're used for scanning dangerous and suspicious areas. Say they're also able to detect mental constellations, characteristics of psychopaths and potential murderers. So network access helps this kind of thing. And yeah, seen that before. I need to find out more about the re-stick systems first. Okay. Can I not hack this? What are the municipal re-stick systems? I'm sending the official upload error. Unauthorized material detected. Please remove. That actually got me something. The hackers died to bring us this information. Good, of course, but it was a hack. So, name standing. Name it. Wait. We now figure out what's what. Pays an investigation drone, apparently. Yeah, fair enough. Pavement. Dad and sad are both things. The advertising drones. Sad. Nothing to do with sadism. Stationary ads. Fair enough. Various things we could look into then. Dual mask therapy, I mean, I don't know if we need any of this. That's a long list of information for someone that mentions Outrangers. Okay. If I now hack this, I need to find out more about the systems. Never mind. Never mind. Hello,
What
Captain.
is it this time?
Yeah, we're not immediately provoking him. What did I do then? Is there anything new to talk to you about?
I can tell fact from bullshit.
The victim supposedly had an anti-G harness on. Where is it? Say Captain took it off and secured it. I didn't see it happen. It's from the Beowulf. Okay, so the harness was taken off as evidence. Fair enough. And the beacon may be misfired? Does this happen? No, they're advanced artificial intelligence. Smarter than humans. Person could make a mistake with a beacon? No chance. Believe me, I designed them myself. So, how do they work then, in general? I scan their surroundings looking for new plant and animal species. Beast comes close, they shoot. These here have special tasks. Who tries to fly or crawl up to the lowest inhabited walkway, you can just have to shoot it down while adhering to all safety measures. He'll live here. Two dangerous species around these parts. Toxic fruit bat? Seriously, big bastard. And a Ratus mordax fenetris rat. Rats got clever and don't try climbing up anymore. Rats are dumber and sometimes charger. So we can shoot one down, occasionally. Fire plasma. That's why there isn't much blood. That's no good, trust me. Tracks a shitload of trouble outside ABB, and honestly it ruins the view, so you get it. Yeah, do you know anything about the rice stick systems? Well, they're like the Matrix. You know, they surround us, just kidding, but not really, seriously though. It's complicated and a little mixed up. Lots of encrypting protocols. I'm not going to teach you how to hack. I think it's the address. It's all written down. You can get it from here. Yeah, anything you know about Ken? How are you thinking he died? Because you seem to doubt the whole beacon hypothesis, don't you? It all looks like Batwing's undercity below us. Captain was here first and took the anti-G harness off him. So he claims at least. I didn't see it, but trust me, that's not the beacon that killed him. That must have been weird. Very weird incident. I don't know. I can't make anything of it. The stuff must have been damn misunderstanding. The site is just inhuman. It's graceful that he's still here in the wet walkway, like a bag of human bones. Yeah, Tancred? The hell are they up to? Can you tell me something about the girl in the large Bobrium, Tancred Brut? Infamous Tancred. She rescued some rangers and one of the patrols behind the ABB. She paid an awful price, but now she's a legend. She's only put in Mobrium recently. Shouldn't be on duty yet, but firstly, they're making a horror movie about her. Secondly, she ought to be here. She's a therapeutic program's installed that sort of take over communication. She becomes too stressed to relax. Supposedly it's to hasten her recovery. So we've got some more information. Beacons apparently don't make mistakes. Someone could have used it to kill him, but we're thinking the beacon that had been here wouldn't have shot him. Second beacon? There is a second beacon around. We haven't properly investigated his body, so that doesn't help. Accident hypothesis? First high, then crashed. We don't know anything else. We only know the hypothesis. He's flying around. Maybe he's been looking for something. Might have even found it. His harness broke and he fell down. I'm not entirely buying it. What about you? You winced and waved at me to stop as I approached. Dude, I get you people are here are poor, but make sure you've showered before coming close to me. Asks, I went around the bin. So now I can't talk to him because I rummaged in a bin. You know what, fair enough. In the pilot seat I found a familiar box made of steel. Trophy case. Everyone knows what they look like. The window was slightly lowered, so I managed to reach into the cabin and feel the box in my hand. It was closed with a latch. Yeah, no, that's as much as I'm doing.
What is it this time?
Yeah, with Pax, maybe I can help you. I'll try and get you to come to an understanding if I can. This is dabble medicine. I can find common ground in your problem. Interesting. But no, I can't. Look at this side, I saw red neon light reflecting in his eyes. By the way, completely unrelated note, there's a medbot hanging around. Pisses me off. Feel over a moon how it finally broke down. I've no idea why I said that. If he doesn't want to come to an understanding, he's happy holding on to a grudge. Brain fixer? I could make them happier? I don't know. Boom, fucking teleportation. Here I am again. So tell me, what the fuck did you do? Or actually, shut up, otherwise just piss me off. Oh, weird thing. Never been. It just looks especially disgusting. Suppress my gag reflex. I'm not rummaging in that. No. Can I do anything more with you, Mr. Pants?
Fuck it. Fuck all of this.
Nice. Not got anything new to him. Damn it. Okay. Do I have to hack his medbot, or do I just have to provoke the guy? We've got some witnesses, potentially. Got an odd name. Oh.
Yes, I am that famous director. No, I don't have a role for you.
Guy was skinny, wore massive glasses with secondary active hair on his neck, and some brightly glowing digital lenses in his eyes. Kept looking around impatiently, as if looking for something. Something beautiful? Ugly? Sensational? Inspirational? I didn't know. Yes, I'm that famous director. No, I don't have a role for you. Well, visually, you'd fit right in. The important stuff, please, I'm busy. Make small talk about the weather. He's busy, but no. Yeah, I'm assuming you're here about the Outranger and the big exosuit looking thing. A big green Mobrium and the Outranger inside it. Can you tell me something about her? Tancred? Fascinating story. Make for a great horror movie. Getting ready to film a feature on her. That's why we're here. Problem is, she has therapeutic programs that activate upon feeling strong emotions, then she becomes hard to talk to. Okay, how long have you been here then, waiting for her? Well, a while. Still, could have come sooner. Or still, should have come sooner. They say that guy fell from the sky. That's what I heard, at least. While you're here, actually. Guy falls from the sky, Rangers arrive. Mac and I receive word, you can come to. Let's try and place it in first. Show business, huh? It's a bit of a bitch of an industry. That means I have to say, yeah, tell me about it. Making a whole movie must be tough, huh? Producers always want to get their way. Competition biting at your heels. Push some young talent on you, some exec's failure of a son. Man, you have to have nerves of steel or connections. Advertising is a better business. You don't know how to swim for sharks, you better keep out the water. And yeah, connections are a must. Since we've gotten to know one another, could you help me? There's a shark here. Captain. Got anything on him? Oh, that guy. He's pretty assertive. Don't have anything on him though. Darkness, rain, the ruins of Warsaw below us. Great setting for a horror movie, right? Damn right. Don't have to change anything really. It's always been that way. Story matters more than the scenery. Effects, animation, makeup. It's so easy to get that stuff done. The damn AIs could handle it. The shortage of stories that don't tickle some vain instinct, but move you to the core. Dialogues, characters, that's what I'm after. Yeah, Mac, you're assumedly the partner to this person? It's a robot. Alright. It's a gynoid, a female-shaped humanoid. Used model by an Interscope Corporation. Green lips and green makeup. Hard to say if it was real. Feels like she was posing for a micro camera. I couldn't see the device, so I couldn't say for sure. Mechanical face expressed seductive contemplation. She arched and curved her figure. What do you think about Outrangers? Interesting question. Until now I thought they were just nature-loving simpletons that hated technology. But, get this, famous troublemaker, Ram Matan of Sydneyland, is one of them. And that guy knows how to party. See for yourself. She picked her metallic eyelids and sent me a link to the article. Wait. Apparently I don't have anything to gain from that. That's a shame, but it's interesting. And yeah, who are you then anyway? You know me? How embarrassing. Mac Bohr, actress and first model to pose in Lobrian. I thought my fame was... oh, never mind. I'm getting ready for a role. I'll be reenacting the story of Tancred, one of the Greens. I hope I do well. Yeah, do you know anything about Pen? Do you see anything at all? No, Martin told me something cool was happening in Low City. I could do research for my role. So we came. Poor guy was already dead. Alright. Cool. Still don't have anything new there. I've got a big spider on my computer monitor as well. That's fine. I don't need to be concerned about that. I'm fine with spiders. Yeah. Accident hypothesis. Fall was the cause of death? The hypothesis, I don't know. But Occam's razor, sometimes the simplest explanation turns out to be correct. Fell on the walkway and that's what killed him. Apparently someone saw him fall down. Interesting. And Poison drone? What did I just say, what? It's a good place for the ad drone to spot. Bored with your existence? Not getting enough sunlight in the lower levels? Treat yourself to a trip to the ecologist biostates and enjoy the warm sunshine for an entire day. Biostates are located within ABBs. Eat natural meals, touch natural materials, Discover exotic arc flora. But Echolobio states, "We're not responsible for any complications caused by intense contact with nature. Afraid? Learn more on our website." Okay. Well, drone on. Need to use the resources. I want to buy advert, poll EX. Look about subsystem assets to unauthorized persons. See if you have a large media audience space. I could enter into an advertising contract with you. I mean, could you show me the contents of said contract? It's a standard contract, but its exact contents cannot be disclosed to the public. Rules are quite simple. Contractor has 24 hours to fulfill the contract. If a contractor failed to advertise the product specified in the contract to at least 4 other users, contractor will be charged a contractual penalty. Nice spell silent and display the message. Either Poll EX, your local ad provider, on the global market, or something, I don't know, you type something in your fucking slot machine. Oh great, someone really takes their job seriously in this city. I'm gonna say no. Analysing it? The standard advertising drone. Though operated in the lowest layer of Warsaw City, it's in good shape. So I might want to gain access to the drone because it might have seen something. Is what I'm considering. Let's try and hack this now. I don't know anything about their systems. Okay, so I need to go to the address given to me. Encryption protocols. You know, encryption. Some kind of obvious knowledge, something it's not. Yeah, that's not anything good. I don't care for that. I mean, I should have some information on protocols, right? Okay. Go to the address that was mentioned is the only thing I can think of. But I don't know how I get to said address. He doesn't want to talk. Hack this, come on. So network helps things. I need to find out about the... Seems I need to find out about these systems is about all I can do. What about this? Something shiny laying the ground. It's key to a vehicle. The symbol of Outrangers on it. Okay. Presumably then go to this. Use the key. Nothing makes opening a lock easier than having the right key. I looked inside. Inside, there's an anti-G harness. Anti-G harness made by Brick Noir Heavy Industries. This is a couple straps and anti-gravity generators that allow the user to float in the air. It seemed fine, but when I tried to turn it on, it didn't work. I wonder why. Possibly been tampered with.
What is it this time?
I've gone more thinking of service than family, which I don't think was the right way to move him. But oh well. Could provoke him, I don't think that's what we do. Am I able to go into Yeti's coming? No. Other trash can, I guess. I could have a look. Make myself even more filthy. Anything? Just decided trying not to touch the sticky edges. I failed. Just below the top layer, I reached some sticky liquid. The same stuff that ran down the sides of the bin. I plunged my hand deeper, pushing through things I didn't want to picture. Once my finger suddenly reached a warm metal object. Pulled out a metal box and wiped off the slime. It's a Medbot battery. That got me interested. Very user-friendly devices. I studied the manual engraved in the armour, pressing sensors. Wait for panels to move aside and watch as a battery slid into my hands. You can provide an emergency system shutdown. Watch it turn itself off and walked away.
What the fuck did you do this time? On second thought, I don't want to know.
Okay. Why did I do that? I've now got some extra batteries to plug into things. Little medbot. Inspect. Dice had 2 multi-joint ones, but certainly had some more manipulators up its sleeve as well. Information panels kept flashing in the lids. It's a clunky old model, sturdy and trustworthy. In order to hack Medibot, you need access to City Network. Yeah. How did I do that? I don't know. Also, now that I'm even more filthy, I don't know if I can do anything. So I know there's a guy who didn't like my smell. I've now got even worse smelling than before. This is gonna benefit me, is it? Yeah, no, he's not even gonna talk to me. Can I go, like, back, out? No.
This theory just doesn't add up.
I need to do something here which likely involves provoking this guy.
X, you son of a bitch!
Remember your exoskeletons are so ridiculously slow, like your canned asses. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Mosquitoes buzz. You might know that sound, but believe me, whoever gets close splatters in my slow armour like a bug on a windshield. Understand you're captain of these mosquitoes. Say die and they lay dead before their big scary master. I've seen you command your men, and honestly, I'm surprised anyone listens to you. They're mosquitoes, that's another story. They're afraid, but thinking people. Talk all you want, that won't work on me. Ah, God, okay. I don't want to murder the medical drone because I kinda want to be able to use it. So I guess, sign up to an advertising contract. Fantastic. Please find your IM. Get my walk-tell, I issued a command to sign the contract. Wonderful. Current campaign is for brutal 99 low caffeine drink. Do you confirm that you want to take part? Yes. That's great. I grant you access to my resources. Onward together towards advertising success. Don't list of available ads. Pick the sequence that might alter Tancred's emotional states. Confirm the set of ads and direct the signal straight to Tancred's brain. Okay. Did I pick the thing that lets me just immediately do that? Abductions, it would be this. No, because we just... What one was it? Was it Brain Fixer? Yeah, but linking devices or... Mind Flutzer is the one I thought would do that. Sending ads directly into someone's brain. I'm a bit confused that I'm able to go forward with it, but alright.
What the
Attack
fuck
thread.
did you do this time? On second thought, I don't want to know.
You're now as relaxed as possible. It's not what I wanted. Okay. I made the wrong choice. Let's try again. We're now very hostile, or angry, or whatever.
You're
Oh,
no
attack
better than
thread.
a duck.
I need to get you in towards the middle so none of these padlocks have been unlocked and we can have a chat. So let me bombard you again. Is that enough? I hope that's enough.
A civilian.
Oh.
What do you want?
Okay, so it did actually work. I mean, hooray. It's a huge mobrium. I'd never seen a machine like that before. The ranger controlling it was busy with MCC beacon hovering in front of her. So, how do you think Ken died? heard this is female, right? I don't know. I wasn't the beacon. That may know something. It's got access to part of my psyche from which I'm currently separated. I'd like to take a look at a beacon. Is that okay? MCC beacons are serious gear. Scanners, weapons, AI have to be authorised to tinker with them. The cat might know something. I know about the parrot. It's why I make you even more annoyed. Does that give me the cat to talk to?
Weather's beautiful, isn't it?
Semi-transparent cat appeared on Oberon's feet and started licking its paw. It had to be yet another projection. Okay, so Fabio's a parrot, Behemoth's the cat. Hello there. Hi, what a wonderful weather we're having. I've been introduced yet, have we? I'm Behemoth. You are? Yeah, I was told you might know something about Ken's death. Is that right? My friend, you've come here for favours. I've even a drop of booze. Any respect for the rule. Quid pro quo. How rude. I'm a reasonable person. Something to help my Tancred with my assistance. For that, we need the function key from her Mobrium. Or to stumble upon it and bring it back, I'd be grateful. I mean, Tancred would be grateful, of course. Yeah, whereabouts can I find it? Maybe it's in compartments in the Mobrium. Not sure. You see, I don't have access to that part of her mind. Well, you know, she doesn't have it on her. She must have lost it or something. He licks his paw and looked at me, turning his head. His still dilated in that moment. He reminds me of a small, helpless kitten. Okay.
This theory just doesn't add up.
It's interesting. I mean, there might have been booze in there, that's not going to help.
This man is dead, Cornelia.
It's
Nothing we
not
do will change.
helping. To the terminal, check out offer. No, never mind, I can't add my own offer in. How am I meant to do this? There isn't a fast travel option to escape here, is there?
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm looking for Tancred's function key. Yeah, what for? Yeah, the cat apparently needs it. Talking to this cat, she said she needs it to finish therapy. That cat Behemoth is a liar. Don't believe anything he says. He asks for a key, I won't give it to you. No way.
I can tell fact from
He
bullshit.
has the key. Yeah. What if I talk to the cat again and tell it
Seems like a
that?
perfect time
That doesn't
for a
help.
drink.
This is a really weird segment, I don't entirely know what I'm doing. I've been wandering back and forth for a while. Let's do a positive set. I want to actually talk to the real person again. See if there's anything we can get out of that.
What is it?
No, nothing. Cool. If I talk to the parrot, does that help in any capacity? Use a positive set again. That should be enough.
What the fuck did you do this time? On second thought, I don't want to know.
Yeah, who's got the function key? Mr. Parrot. I mean, who does she consider a friend? Probably that beacon guy. His name is Venom. Venom, goddamn Vera. Serious, that's his name. Hey.
I can tell fact from bullshit.
I hope I don't have to destroy
I'm
like the
creating
medical
art here.
drone. And if I go back to here, can I now hack better? Restick systems, check location. I was on level 47, look for drones. We already knew this. The apparently that progressed things. Okay, what was my quest log actually saying? Find compromising materials about captain or provoke him into a fight. Or destroy the medical drone. Okay.
This theory just doesn't add up.
If I could talk to the guy who's refusing to
is
talk
it
to me, it'd be
this
quite
time?
nice. Dear Wolf, you've not got anything. Ben's not got anything new, does it? No. This drone I now know a bit. Oh, okay. That's nice. Rami, I think I want. Her name is Key, had to find out about his date in the search for signatures that fit the drone. A few caught my attention. Entered the name and got the drone's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload its systems. To do that, I need adequate network resources. Better safe than sorry. I checked encryption protocol and found out the drone used NCP. Did everything... Hoped I had done everything right. At that point it seemed so. Okay. For defense systems? Going through the code and found a security feature. My intrusion would be detected if I used the device of a logged in user. Filter by device type. And we could do the advertising drone. Let me check codex quick. Technologies, municipal, page 1. We had Sad and Dad. Advertising drones. Standing posters. It's not the one we want. LIT lanterns. Other options. WKTINF. And more. Okay, we just need to figure out what we want. Okay. This is fine, I just need to keep referring to and fro from this. Technologies, back in here. What do we want? Not the holotrons. Apparently, big holographic things won't need that. WKT's Blocktails. New signs. What was PEY? Investigation drones. Potentially is what we want. Okay. I'm gonna say PEY we want. We've got MCC, we don't have PEY. Okay, that limits what I thought I could do. What's MCC? Not immediately there. It's on this one. No, that's not what we want. Surveillance rooms use NCP. NCP, negative effect on the PPS protocol. AGS? I don't know what we're doing. What's MCC? MCC's not mentioned, is it? Ah, Mutation Control Center, MCC beacons. Ah. I do want access to the new one of them, I think. Oh god, which one do we want? We're on floor 47, I'd imagine probably that one, not Tank Junior. Tank Junior, I think was that thing, that one over there, the damaged one. We're all MCCs, we're on floor 50. L1NG? What's that mean? Don't immediately know, do I? Maintenance-free devices. Okay, that seemed to do something. I'm quite confused, but we do want to take over this. Filter again by device types. What would we do? Medbots and old model. Filter by location, 1047. Rami, I think, is this one. Yeah, no, that was bad. Attack started slowing down, then stopped. Started going back. It's initiated the defense system. Let's try and turn it off. Browse through some menus and found security apps. All I had to do was deactivate them. So I deactivate them was overwrite a few commands. Okay. Seven. We don't want any lamps. They're not. No, LMP? What does LMP mean again? Oh god, Codex Technologies. LIT is lanterns. LMPs are not immediately listed. It's an LMP. Page 2? That's protocols. Sitting here. Medbox? No. Okay, what we want is something that works against NCP. Something that works against NCP. We want KGS. KGS means the advertising drone or street lamps. Or the beacons. So to make certain KGS negative on SCP. Or NCP. God, this is the pain. Yeah, we want advertising drone. Filter, we want more ads? Is it only the drones or is it all ads? Stationary is PPS, we do not want that. Okay, we want to look for street lamps, that'd be LIT, I would imagine. LIT is lanterns. Not seeing anything else that would cause that, so there we go. LMPs. I've got plenty to use. Use ones nearby though. We've got Walktails called Screw You Hacker, we don't want that. Tank Junior we haven't used, use that. Turn off defense systems. Come on. Continue, filter by location. Nearby, a lamp will do. Filter by location, 47. Another lamp. We don't want stationary, we don't want walktails. Do we want walktails? What's INF? We want things like KGS. Advertising drones, MCC. What's INF? That doesn't matter, we don't need to know. It's not important, that's not what we want the lamp. Filter by device type. We want DADs. Floor 51, sure. There we go, we've done it. We didn't need to use nearby ones. I received a notification about being granted access. It worked. I gained access to the... Looked around. There were several cameras up on the lamppost. Her lenses were smeared. Her joints immobilized. One glance at the body confirmed what I feared. None of them could have seen what had happened. But if I gathered all their data, reflections of smooth surfaces, shadows and so on, I'm able to piece together what happened to Ken. I decided to play with the machine. Oh. I now get to fly around with it. And all of it leads towards there. That camera's looking the wrong way, but we do want to access all of them. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I'd be flying around the drone, I'll be honest. That's fun. I'm a robot-y hacker man. That's good fun, that. Wait, this is a thing that I need to hack? I don't know, I guess that's the thing you get after. Just keep hacking all the cameras, we have that one there. We have this one over here as well. Now that should hopefully work. Yeah, that grants access to this, whatever that might be. Oh. So he did fall down. But he didn't immediately die. Someone then walked up and shot him. Someone in the hood who then ran off. Oh. Okay. Hello.
X!
Can
Son
I...
of a bitch!
Can't tell him about it. Cool.
Laws and regulations
I
are
can't do
there
anything
for a
with you.
reason.
Deduction time. Gunshot hypothesis? He was definitely shot. I don't know if it was necessarily cause of death, because we've not searched the body. Fall wasn't the cause of death. He didn't die immediately. Yeah, the anti-gravity harness didn't work. It looks to be in good condition though. Beacons don't make mistakes. The beacon didn't shoot him. He might have been knocked down, but I don't think that has anything to do with the beacon. Okay, let's hack this. It's a medbot, we now know how we do hacking. Medbot, PPS, good against PPS. We want NCP. NCP means you want the infolias, information terminals, surveillance drones. In files? Folia. No, it's not immediately what I think it is. That'd be INF if I had to guess. INF, possibly INL? In files, use the same kind of thing. Well, information terminals and surveillance tools. PEY was surveillance, I believe? Information terminal. PY, investigation, not necessarily surveillance, but I don't know what else it would be. Okay, I'm not seeing anything more about surveillance drones. I'd imagine investigation. Possibly? MCC beacons? They've been listed separately, haven't they? Yeah. Okay, investigation drones, and I'm assuming INLs for infoils. First I had to enter the right name. This one is Medical Bot on the 47th floor, must be this one. As Raymond got the medbot's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload the systems. Okay. So we know what this is. This is MDB. Just to be certain, I will check that. Medibots. They are MDM? Medmats? No. MDB? Assumedly Medbot. Alright. Use PPS against PPS. Yeah, well, NCP. So surveillance drones means PEY. I'm gonna look for that first. SVD surveillance drone? Okay. SVD works. Cool. Just use 2 SVDs. It worked, I'd gained access to Metabots. Metabots indicators flashed, its legs swayed. I greeted its new owner. Access granted. Check the latest scans. It just scanned the body, right? Dialog box told me last patient to be scanned by Medibot was for Samuel Patz. Mouse button that displayed the report. All it needed was a cursory glance. Chest X-ray revealed a tumour situated in the primary bronchi, along with multiple metastases, or whatever that was. Background diagnosis didn't leave any hope. Stem cell cancer. And gave it estimated time he had left. 6 months, 12 days, and 9 hours. No. Ask it to disinfect me. Being disinfected after some dumpster diving felt like a good idea. Gave a command when the medbot aimed its flaps at me and sprayed me down with aerosol. So by magic, mist removed any dirt from my skin and clothes. Just later, I already smelled like a sterile doctor's office. It's so much better. Install the battery. Took out the battery I'd found in the garbage from my pocket. Opened the battery panel and tried to replace it. Something was wrong. Like it was stuck. Alright, never mind then. Seed control. We don't need any more from it, I don't think. Do we? I mean, yeah, no. Fine. And yeah, we can bring this up to him. Are you dying? At a moment. I'll fire up the engines in about 3 months and I'll lie away. Hey bad guy, isn't the destination. The medbot exhaled smoke, barely stopping himself from coughing. Assuming the diagnosis is correct. He coughed, but kept the smoke in his mouth. Cigarette paper started soaking with red. Got a wet bud and looked at it with disgust. Tossed it into this bowl and lit up another. Probably is. So, what's wrong with you? Stem cell cancer. No cure. Believe me, I'm a doctor. I mean, but you're a doctor. I'm sure you have friends and I'm sure they'd help. Stop me with a gesture. The LB's the only thing that could help me. Can't afford it. Too many debts and I'm tired. Poor guy.
Fuck all of this.
It's on to his last cigarette now. Okay, hello, Captain.
Axe, you son of a bitch!
Hax is dying, you know. He's terribly ill. So, there's justice in the world. Unexperienced death of body, really is. If Ben, he'll understand how valuable life is. There will be no Ben for him. Can't afford it, he's really going to die. Man's face froze. Stared at me and blinked. He was shuffling folders and was going, "Brain. Bum. Alright, I forgive him his sins." He rubbed his eyes and smiled sadly. "Forgive him everything. We're square. That's too good, there. I need access to the body. I'd like to take a look at it, please." I'll send him on to my people." I mean, no.
I can tell fact from
I don't need to
bullshit.
talk to you. I guess we just interact with body.
Anything else?
Dead body's a terrible sight. It's a memory of someone who once lived. A hideous, untrue, fake memory. The guy's face, as if it was carved from plastic, was pressed against the wet pavement. Strange, silent objects. The gaze of his open eyes was angled unnaturally. His face should lie on the ground like that. He's the corpse, maybe, but it's no longer a person. Poor Ken. I leaned in closer. He's definitely shot in the head. Sideways facing eyes had lost any expression or resembled those of a poorly designed endpipe. Face pulled up by sidewalk looked to be smiling crudely. An inexplicable hunch. Parted his lips and put 2 fingers in his mouth. Stiff tongue. Dry saliva. I shuddered. There's nothing else there. Pressing his chest in a few spots, then tapped. Weird. It sounded hollow inside. Something near the wind should have been flat due to extravation. It looked like a small gunshot exit. Exit wound would mean there's no plasma. That's actually him being shot. Brilliant. His arms and legs were splayed awkwardly. It was like he'd been doing some weird mid-air stunts before hitting the ground. Gently, I lifted his hands. I was stunned. The skin in his inside of his palm was clean. Even a scratch or bruise. Everything in perfect condition. Checked his other hand. Same thing. Skin should have been torn. He fell and froze in this position. Looked like he'd been struck by lightning, but the marks were off. I rubbed my eyes and took another look at Ken's arm. Nothing. I was confused. His calf was clean. No bruising. Checked the other leg and it was the same. Ken's pant leg slowly slid back down, covering up the cold, exposed body. Rummaged through his pockets. No personal items on him. Not even a walk-tail. Grabbed Ken by the shoulders and started to gently turn him over. He was heavy and oddly resistant. The holographic wings disappeared into the pavement. His head bobbed and was about to climb the pavement. I noticed something flashing immediately behind it. I raised one of his shoulders and grabbed his head, saving it from hitting the ground. Then I turned him over and slowly put the head onto the ground. When I did look back towards the flash, there was no sign of it. Modern firearms produce enough kinetic force to easily blast straight through a person. I reached out to touch Ken's chest area, tracked my hand, freshly smeared with blood, and wiped it off in the guy's coat. He's my friend, so he wouldn't have minded us. Oh, brilliant. That's great. There's just like bat wings protruded from Ken's cloak. I wonder if it was AR or a hologram. Turned off my glasses, but I could still see them. A hollow. To create such an animation, Ken had to have had an illustration generator with him. Couldn't see anywhere, so I turned to the Outranger. Do you see these wings? Big yes, sir. So I keep fiddling with them. I think the engine that generates them. You swallow it. Slid my hand under Ken's chest again, felt the cracks in the pavement under the exit wound, and pulled out a metal object. Turned from the pavement and took a closer look. It was a bullet. Not much blood, just a few stains that looked like a splatter. Suspiciously little, considering it went straight through him. There's a bloody hole in his coat, and his back too, it seemed. Glanced at the battery level, had to choose wisely, as each use of a medbot would require energy. Okay. Disinfection's probably not needed. Blood test, we know it's his blood, right? We can find out if he has any broken bones. That would let us know if he fell from a high height. Dice beeped and activated with scanners. Ken's skeleton began to appear in one of the windows. He looked normal. Visible fractures or cracks. Okay. Brain scan? Select the brain scan option. Medbot turned on something akin to a floodlight, casting a faint light that began the procedure. Device screen reported that the procedure was successful. Look at the data. Before he died, Ken had strongly stimulated visual and interpretive fields and distinctive pattern of bridge activity. Only one state produced this result. Devitalization. Looks like Ken died while playing. Oh, that's weird. Was he having some kind of virtual game with someone while flying? And he got interrupted? Take a blood test just in case. It's like a blood test option from panel. Something whirred up inside the medbot and indicators lit up. Medbot's arms approached Ken's neck and pricked a vein. Heard the sounds of pistons working. Display said blood had congealed. It had been drawn and was being analysed. We'll check for results when we were ready. That's enough for now then. Can I tell you about the bullet I found? No? No, I can't. Okay. Let's check the blood test results. Looked at the readouts. No signs of psychoactive substances, be they plex or chemicals. Yeah, it really wants me to do one of those two options. Covered the medbot's charging socket, took the MCC beacon battery from my pocket and plugged it in. Power cell's charging gauge flashed green. Okay, there we go. Send it back in good condition. But yeah. We have a lot more information now. Okay. Take us a while. Apparently someone saw him fall down, so he definitely fell. Naturally twisted limbs. He had devitalized from a game. He didn't overdose. G-harness was broken. He didn't have anything on him, unless it was information. I'm not entirely against saying he died from the fall. He didn't die immediately. He was definitely shot after. Don't know if it was cause of death or not. Bill Pierce's body got stuck in the walkway, small caliber. Didn't lose a lot of blood. He was definitely shot. Don't know if the timeline is all. The beacon did not shoot him. That much I'm willing to say no. Because, I mean, there wouldn't have been any blood if he was shot by the plasma, right? He didn't have any noticeable damage from that. Still don't know what this one is, though. Another hypothesis we haven't found.
Fuck it. Fuck all of this. Calm down. I need to scan the body.
Okay. We've still got another guy we can talk to now we've disinfected ourselves. Hello. The operator's browsing some windows. I couldn't see and kept glancing at his cocktail. I could see boredom in every move. Damn piece of junks. Turn on already. Tore his gaze from the cocktail to look at me. Yeah, ask about the deceased's death. Many theories on how this man died. The victim. Kind of busy, didn't give much thought, you know. So, who are you then? Why are you interested? I mean, honestly, you're more like a model than an outranger. First thing I noticed is why I'm asking. Not cut out for a shit, right? Yeah, I was gonna tell you to get lost, but if you're that perceptive, I'll talk. Typically, we say, what's your story? Mine is funny, sad, and a bit messed up, but I think that's normal at this age. At this age? You don't look too old. If I still looked old after the money I've spent, I'd actually be a bit fucking pissed. I mean, you've had surgery then, or you've bought the body? Of course I bought it, buddy. It's the newest technology. Real tissue from the best farms, light feet and all that. Again skin. I designed the look myself, an Asian hunk of endurance of a marathon runner. I'd pay extra for such customization. Admit it, for an old guy I look fucking great. Yeah, how'd you get the money? What was that? I think just anybody could afford something so luxurious for a shitty toupee? Forget it, pal, I'm talking real money. More specifically, the endless riches of the famous Matan dynasty. More specifically, about the times before that bitch Adelia Matan denied me access to family resources. Resources? And why were you denied access to them? Oh, it's silly. For the past 100 years I've managed to amass a few incidents, let's say, of which my family disapproved. Eventually I crossed the line. I ended up in this filthy... Oh, my butler just tell me to look on the bright side. You know, at least I managed to buy the Gamedec. And I'd like to use a drone. I need... typical bullshitters. All about you, nobody else matters. That's why you're all stuck in a swamp, preoccupied with your pathetic existence. You never stop to think about other people, to ask what someone who's, might I add, better than you might need. But no worries, I don't blame you. I'm not judging you, just some people are born better, others worse. What do you want exactly? I mean, I'd like to get into the drone, please. Nice living. Mundane problem, mundane people. So boring. Turn to the side and pause to think. Stop waiting for an answer. It's appalling manners. You read the room. You hear of high context communication. Well then, native, I won't give it to you. To answer your question, I can't. I don't want to. I'm not allowed. Pick what you like, you're not getting it. Drama, listen to my accent. I'm upper class too. Do me a favour. Let me use this drone and leave a stinking shithole behind. His eyes glinted with surprised understanding. Okay then, I'll authorise you. Be careful, it's an antique, like everything here. Cool, I've got that now, but I don't need to.
What is it this
I
time?
can't do anything with him. Can I do anything with any of you?
Laws and regulations are there for a reason.
What the fuck did you do this time? On second thought, I don't want
What
to
am
know.
I supposed to do now? I'd like to be able to talk to Dr. Pax. I guess we can do more Medbot stuff. That would be doable. There's also that we can hack the MCC boy. Could be worth
I
doing.
can tell fact from bullshit.
Yeah. Take a brain sample. That's probably worth having. Leave a command. Bin metallic tentacle slid out of the Medbot's arm and up the King's nose. After a moment, I heard the quiet, high-pitched sound of a surgical drill. Medbot's tentacle slid out of the dead man's nose, sprayed the tip with disinfectant foam, and tucked it inside with apparatus. Dialogue box said the device had collected the sample. And disinfect it. Medbot disinfected the body and everything around it. Where previously any traces, I'd gotten rid of them.
Anything else?
Okay. Well, that's about that then. Brain sample analysis. Dice displayed a long list of complicated messages. At the end was a summary of a particularly odd sentence. Neurons in the analysed sample exhibit symptoms of brain nerve cells subjected to devitalization. Okay. So I've done everything now. I've even got an achievement blaming that I may have over hypothesized it all. But yeah. Lightning marks? Brain wasn't revitalized. His wings but no Elgin.
I can tell fact.
Why
from
was he in a
bullshit.
game? Do I have anywhere I can go to ask more about them? Can you not present
This
this to
man is
Captain?
dead, Cornelia.
No?
Nothing we do will change that.
Laws and regulations are there for a reason.
Okay, so I've got all the information I'm guessing. He had been in a game. He hadn't revitalized himself properly. He wasn't plasmid. He was shot. I think that was after he died. I'm willing to say that. I don't think he died from crashing. There is something to it. He definitely did crash into the ground. He didn't try and brace himself though, so he clearly wasn't aware of his surroundings. He was definitely in the game. Yeah. So he'd entered the game, which he had kind of suspected these people had been in, maybe got too close to something. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he was shot after death. He definitely did fall from high up. Wasn't the cause of death, however. This is just nonsense. All of this is nonsense. Beacons don't make mistakes. He did fall, that's not related though. It was working, or looked to be in good condition, but the device didn't work. So it had a fault somewhere. It might have broken from the game. I don't know. Beacon didn't shoot him at all. That leads me to the next stage of this. How did he die? Beacon didn't shoot him. Shot was fired after his death. He did crash. He was killed with a weapon from a game or died inside. That's a weird one. Yeah. How does that happen? Oh, we've got a new person. Oh. Man with a keen look and a mysterious smile came over to me, his smile wide. Don't know where he is, but he's apparently somewhere. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Sorry it took so long. Excuse me, where are my miles? Senior Specialist. Hiro Hamalua. Hamalao? I think it's Hamalao. I'm the issuer of the deceased. Fenced off crime scene is a small area. What earth were you that I couldn't find? But you couldn't find me? Did you know that we look at our bodies, molecular questions like where or when begin to lose their meaning? Interesting, isn't it? Either way, I'm sure you found your answers. Maybe incomplete, but we should probably check in Psycho scan, don't you think? Just so happens I have it right here. It's the first thing I did when I got here. I won't give it to him. Let's call it a reward. Just sign the so-called paperwork and you can go home, okay? I'm not signing anything. Ah, it's a pity. I understand you wish to require a scan of your own. In that case, you should try your luck with a drone. Mary Potter is advertising shit. I suggest you hurry up. And in case you have any problems or change your mind, remember my offer still stands. Feel free to come back. Okay, let's get a psycho scan then with the drone.
I can tell fact from bullshit.
Psycho scan is a complex and very energy intense procedure. My boss battery didn't have enough energy left. I had to be fully charged. Really? Supervisor thing you're able to unlock. Yes it is, but I'm not able to do that. I need more compassion points to be able to charge it.
Anything else?
Yeah. So how do I get a psycho scan? We need to use the advertising drone. Seed control, there we go. I think I could have gotten away with doing less tests. But yeah. Advertising drone, I need you to do a psycho scan. Push the command to perform a psycho scan. Don't obey and move towards the bottom. That was surprisingly simple. Wondered whether Dead Brain gave me any relevant information. Psycho scan has been completed. Thank you for using Advert Pool X services. Slide the message. Advert Pool EX. Your local ad provider on the global market or something, I don't know, you type something in your fucking slot machine. So we now have a psycho scan. X. I don't know how we learn of that. Get back to my apartment to read it. Okay. And am I allowed to leave? You're here already. Brilliant. Did you find what you're looking for? Perfect. Perfect, now be on your way. And yeah, why are you so jumpy? Not jumpy, I just want to fly home. As do you, isn't that right? Go on, quickly now. Wonder what his deal was. So what? Are you leaving? We're still talking, but I'm rushed. She looked straight through Harlow and sent me a glance that showed disgust and concern. People do say Gamedec have many work-related disorders, but hey, no judgment. We also struggle. We had mouth to speak, but something suddenly tugged at my arm. My legs buckled and the world spun. Felt a rush of heat in my shoulder. They're just watching. Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? My shoulder was numb and swollen. Someone applied gel, dressing this to the spot where his sleeve was ripped. I'll look for a shooter in the bar. Just be careful. It may look like a scratch, but shockwave of subsonic bullet is no joke. Your deltoid muscle is really swollen. Subsonic? Did you hear a bang? Neither did I. No, I'm injured.
This theory just doesn't add up.
Am I not able to like ask for a hand in this?
What is it this time?
We're not going to investigate the shooting that happened.
You're no better than a duck.
I'm apparently no better than the duck.
Calm down. Need to scan the body.
Is no one willing to help me out with this? I get two choices. Look at the psycho scan or investigate. I'd like to be about as healthy as normal, so I'm gonna go into the bar. Because, I mean, that's where Ken wanted to meet anyway. We have a choice. Okay, we've got a choice. I'm gonna drop a save. Just because that means we've got to somewhere reasonably far along. What are we gonna bump into if we go inside though? Heavy doors in a hologram imitating an old burnt out neon sign. Wonder if an eye was broken on purpose. Gamedec walks into a bar. It's the start of a joke. This game's got such a weird sense of humour. To pay to go inside. No. Price typical for Mid-City Club flashes in the glasses. Pay and tip. Oh dude, a tip! That hardly ever happens. Oh, by the way, you have a rip on the shoulder? In the corner of my eye, I noticed someone observing my movement, my moment of generosity. Fortunately, I couldn't tell who it was. In a hurry, and I need help. So we just ran in here wearing a jacket with a red hoodie. Where did we go and what did we look like? Ah, hello, Drainer. Ah, yeah, perfect. That's... what earth? Drainer. At the end of the day, like, there's lots of types of races, not just car races. Like, what about the 100-metre sprint? That's very different. Or the egg and spoon race. Like, there's plenty of races you can tell apart. Ran in, you say? I didn't see anyone. Kinzao died in the walkway in front of the bar and... Kinzao? No way, he's dead? You're kidding, right? That is amazing. We're gonna add hall pics of him to cereal packets. Damn it. I mean, we work together. Ash told me about that cereal. Spoke to some investors and we're thinking about other products too. I always thought you did good toothpaste ads. Because you know, he smiled a lot. And if you pushed him too hard, he'd burst like a shoe. You know, cut himself off in the sleeves as soon as he became famous. He only came back when he found himself out of luck. But he did get to the top. On one of our own. Just believe me when I tell you, friend, that all sleeves loved him. All of them. Yeah, especially Ramona. Loved him loud and clear. I'm sure she felt very precious when she came down on him yesterday. Good one. First friendlies only people think we're good at sports. Yeah, but you can't agree, you can tell the difference between that and, like, one of the Daytonas. Man froze and his glasses flashed of light. Oh fuck, it's on the news. It's dead! I've been told so we can't leave the bar now, god damn it. Anne looks at me impatiently. What are you still standing here for? I told you I didn't see anyone come in. I mean, I saw someone enter right before I did. You... just go to this circle, yeah. You got a door and collect entry fees. You must have seen someone who didn't enter. They stormed in. Shut your mouth. Didn't see anyone. You're not one of us. Guess it. No one's gonna tell you anything. Everybody can see everything around here. Drink, get high and talk like us. You'll know. Oh. So I need to side with one of these groups. Okay. Just like shit, it turns out you're fucking virtually living troll from Tech. We'll know that too. I'm not siding with the trolls. They kinda ruined the whole thing for Trinzao. Or Kinzao, sorry. But oh god, we've got a hypothesis. Who shot me? I don't know. Bar is a sleeve meeting spot, but they had a hood, they could have been anyone. I immediately talked to the trolls. You have any idea, Drainer, of what could have happened? I'm sorry. You may be a troll, but that's a bit rude. Bugger off. That was rude of Daphne. Please excuse her. Bugger off, please. I'm looking for the person who ran to the bar just now. They had a red hood. I'm looking for some space. What doesn't have you in it? Like, I'm a game deck, I'm the head of marketing. But What really matters is that we don't know you. Bugger off. I decided to leave, but I did ask nicely, after all. Okay. Got dancing people, we've got a group of slaves. Someone called Kill Them All. I think I recognise your name. Our tables, kill them all. He was snoring. I nudged him, he just mumbled something and went back to snoring. We're not playing yesterday. We're playing with big YouTuber man. Who's big YouTuber man? Like PewDiePie? I mean, that's impressive, if that's the case.
Hey, handsome.
Trepanator! Ah, welcome back. The voice was coming from the speaker on the table. Hologram looks exactly like his skin and twisted and perverted. You're a hologram? Mate, yours is... I mean, that's a lot of subs. I'm assuming you are one of the subs. I don't see you as a top of any kind. You're definitely not a dom. Yeah, you're a hologram? Well, you still get to have body, a very attractive one at that. But what are you doing here? I didn't want Kill Them All to be alone. There were 3 of us, but only 2 remain. Hana-san, Thor had a stroke. And pretty close to his. Fair enough, trainer. He was not taking it well. I knew he wasn't playing, he'd be at yes. Here, the slaves treat him as one of their own. Hey, Pan? What happened to them? What happened to Pan? We thought it was funny when his granddaughter kept yelling that his heart couldn't take gaming that intense. She was right. Yesterday he went in game with a young esports player and had a stroke. He's still in the hospital. We've been playing for a while. And do you know who he played with? I broke into his medical records but there was no mention of it. I thought Kill would tell me more, but you see how it is. His granddaughter. She might know more about it, right? It's nice of you to care. I wouldn't find her here. She'll have to hand things around with sleeves. She's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send you surveillance footage so you know what she looks like. There. Yeah, Kill Them All is not taking this well then. I wanted to talk to Kill Them All, but I couldn't wake him. Well, he's always been like this. Naturally fast and smart, and then half asleep from exhaustion. Gets worse as he ages. I remember when he couldn't last a whole month, or a whole match anymore. Sad to see. I think the shock broke him. I'll wait till he comes to. That's all I can do. It'll take a few hours, but I want to be there. I want someone to be there when he wakes up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I got given data on someone. I don't entirely know who. It's someone's granddaughter, but I know that much. Yeah, putting a motive to kill Ken is an accident. No, someone was definitely out for him. He got shot by the same guy who went after me. Why do you have a name? Miss Panama Carotene. She saw me scrutinising me. Behave like someone not used to taking orders. Well equipped, wounded, and someone's dead outside. You detective? She's in control, but she had a smile and soft voice, and exuded in the order of honesty. Now, Gamedec? You have text people. Sometimes, but mostly I'm the HR lady. What an image of a corporate AI. We all don't like to think a program dictates their careers. But why don't you do me a favour and spike my employees' drink? Amphetamines would be best, but any drug will do. Exactly, me guy at the bar. Martin Aiden. Her warm practice smile never left her face. I mean... why? Why? Because I'm bored. Because I can't afford to fill the void. Someone will troll Martin. It's inevitable. Better me than someone else. See, at work I'm a nanny. It's complaints. AI makes decisions. Because it sees more and analyses more quickly, but without understanding. So I utilise people, skills, I utilise my people skills after hours. It's like a hobby to broaden my horizons. I experiment, observe, and you think this would help it? No idea. Like I say, I'm expanding my horizons. It's been like this since BWI's system recommended total sobriety. But here and now. No brain fix, no entertainment, virtualia. So he just sits there, can't even talk to him. Okay, so where do I get speed? I made Spike his drink, at least give me a means to do so. Oh no, the profession requires you to be independent and improvise. Do it yourself. This locale, that should be easy. Although, he's also playing some music from his childhood, reminiscing his youth, and I'll dig around in his problems. Okay. And now I must have a good reason to recommend sobriety and realium to your subordinate, wouldn't you think? Yeah, supposedly addicted to Plex and Virtualia. It's a kind of disorder we started normalising, like good obesity. I don't know if that's true, it's what the machine said. I think jumping into imaginary is sometimes therapeutic, and the here and now is overrated. Anyway, now I've got a chance to see how a depressed person reacts to some stimulants. I don't like her. I don't. I'd rather side with the, like, mafia. Yeah. I didn't feel like talking to her. I should know a bartender, right? Proximity amps were a common thing in bars once, meant to show what bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with a bartender is assumed an essential part of the experience, and here it still works. Rules for couch users? Couches, lockers for clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. Please use the toilets to change. There's available models and the pricing followed. All risky but conveniently cheap. Use this junk only if I have no other option. Okay. Do you have whiskey? Yeah, I hope you have whiskey. Want to drink but don't feel like speaking to the bartender? Maybe you should have to speak to that guy. Look here, mechanical alarm will soon deliver a beverage of your choice. No fuss. Beer? Stouts, porters, lagers, IPAs, APAs. Whiskey? Malts, grains, pot stills, bourbons, rye. Vodka? Polish, Russian. That's great. Got a wide selection of vodkas. Okay, let's talk to the bartender.
We don't sell information here. I can get you a drink.
Glanced at me, his digital lenses flickered and settled in the blue color. Whiskey? How do you know my favourite type of poison? I have it across my forehead. Bartender's intuition. I'll be realistic. You're for information. I'd like to... I don't deal information. I have something to quench your thirst. Game pills and the couch is upstairs. You want it? We have it. I mean... Do you know Ken at all? Oh, everyone did. He learned how to play here as a kid because he didn't have a couch at home. It's nice to everyone, but destroyed him in game. No wonder he offed himself. You've been different ever since he returned. Quite quiet, serious. I don't talk to anyone except that Dirdo Panasanter. Oh. He was annoying, kept pissing everyone off, so eventually someone got him. That's that. Couldn't control himself. Yell at tech, trolls. And you could tell he wasn't doing well. I mean, can you tell me more about the bar? Have you ever seen a bar before? Got booze, maybe not top shelf stuff, but the sleeves are in clothes. And they're alive, so it can't be that bad. Not like being online, I have couches and game pills. Installed them for trolls. Our guys use them too, sometimes. I mean, you mean sleeves, right? You should have said locals. Sleeve people. Or sleeves. Salt or low say. Big sleeves, tough guys. Didn't you notice them? Still the same bunch. All drunker than the rest, but more resourceful in life. Yeah, the trolls? Why are they here? I thought they'd come to the bar. These exploits and cheating in games, and troll in general. Do you want that to be traced to your address at a public place? They're obnoxious, they usually stay upstairs. Pay for anonymity. Business is booming. And anyone else? Regulars. Residents of the surrounding towers. Yeah, those who can't afford the clubs above. And yeah, fair enough. I'd like to order a drink if I can. Someone just ran to the bar. Did you see them? Of course. I just ran on one of my regulars. I know how I evade taxes too. Evade taxes? Started doing the same that same day you began to enjoy fucking votes. Yeah, now you know the date. Ask me more. But he's been doing that for a while then, god. I don't know what stereotype the bartender is easy to talk to, kid. I love that. Yeah, we can blame one of the trolls or something. I think that might be a regular though. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's not one. We've got Slick. We've got a DJ.
Beat it, troll.
A transfer window flickered over the table. Slick parted his lips in a smile, put out the cards and ordered them to shuffle. Looks at me. Get lost, troll. Insult Slick. I don't know that guy. Player looks me up and down. Dressed like a musker, has time to bug me at work. Clothes don't match you guys, but the attitude does. Friend, if you don't want me to treat you like a troll, prove you're not one and get rid of these bums. A proposal? I'll place the gentleman in the colourful glasses and play you. If I win, you'll answer my questions. Looked at me like a smart ass who's found himself in a verse. Great idea. Looking around though, it's a cash game. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw someone observing us. I was too focused on my point to look at it. All it took was 3 rounds for him to clean the house. I knew he was hacking, but I couldn't prove it. Sleeves observing us had to be having a time of their lives. There's a fight going on as well I could interact with. Honestly looking for Star Wars. I mean, we know she apparently works here, right? I know. I didn't mean to click on that, but apparently we know her. I heard what you're asking around about, but I don't know anything, I'm sorry. That looks like a person with a hood.
You again.
Okay. That might be the person I'm after. Ken in front of his team looking into the distance with a twinkle in his eye. Never made such faces. Must have been a hollow montage. Broken frame revealed the inside of the poster. New system. They had stopped using it because any teenager could modify it. I'd like to keep a keepsake of Ken. No pictures of Ken online, but felt nice to have one more. Rightly copied with contents of the ad chip. No sleeves was finishing his beer nearby. He gave me a thumbs up. That's nice. I've got another keepsake of Ken. It's like literally just an advert, but another keepsake. It's lovely. The man sat huddled, sipping his whiskey with a concerned face. Leave me alone. Look at me wearily. Speak if you want, but don't expect any answers. Yeah, Miss Cartine seems to be out for you. And somebody claims to be working with you. See that woman on the dance floor? You no kings out. Nothing. This man of few words would have been a huge understatement. So we've got fight, we've got dancing people. Let's go to the dancers. Don't know you. beat it. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm just gonna dance. There we go. Bob of Iron John wrote that men should know how to dance. Or like to dance. I had no idea whether I was doing it right, but it felt good. I've also got someone inside of me. Literally inside. Okay. Got some locally grown apples, sadly not super juicy. What taste? I mean, locally grown stuff's always good. Always is. There's a fight going on. How do I gain people's trust? Got you. Hello. One of the crispiest apples you've ever had. Sounds good. You covered when I got close. Didn't dare do anything in front of witnesses. Corporations aren't that reason. Not from a corporation, I'm a Gamedec. Convenient story for a spa. Or shall I keep constant watch over my surroundings? I know you've been asking about me. If you kept constant watch of his surroundings, it's worth talking to him. Nice sour green apple. Fair enough. Fair enough. I won't power you with AI. Your AI with my brain. I have a heft and disruption software in my mocktail. Can't snatch my brain and what for scum. Play along. One or two. One or two. I'm gonna say back to reality. Once I hurt you, I would do so. Nobody would care. I found you. I only want to talk, okay? Group seated at a bar, presumably trolls, twist their mouths into grimaces of disappointment. That's what all you corporate pigs say. I exposed your operation in this place. Sent you after me. Which means I'm on the right track. Find something to help him think straight. Or force him to cooperate. Okay, what about you, the robots? Freeze, or I'll fucking shoot you. And no judge will convict me. Pointed his massive arm at me. It was tip of the barrel, or a soda siphon, I wasn't sure. You're the one shitting all over the toilet. Admit it, shithead. Welcome to Yeti's coming. Best joint in the gas tower. Who are you, creature? Allergic to apples in the summertime. Only in the summertime? It's actually like pollen or whatever? I mean, apples give me indigestion. So I don't tend to really eat them. But they are nice. Put my hands up. Not carrying any weapons. My name is Poison. I'm a Gamedec. His eyes dimmed for a moment. Must have been searching the web. Really bloody are. What would you like, kind sir? A beer? Maybe something stronger? Let's fix it. He doesn't have weapons, a deranged combat robot, and a tipsy crowd is a recipe for disaster. Decided to get rid of the problem by rebooting his bartender software. He must have had some. So I took out my mocktail and turned it on. Fucking dipshit. You friggin' treacherous dickhead. Get the fuck away from me and my damn soul. Honestly, I quite like him. I'm gonna leave him be. Put my hands up and take a step back. Easy, soldier. That was only a joke. Or a joke like that and I'll have a heart attack. Don't do that again. Don't. Don't. Did I? Okay, I don't want to, so I'm gonna leave the conversation, drop a C. Let's give it a step back in case he wanted to sprinkle me. Then check the safeguards. They're pretty poor since some had modified the original system. Easily bypassed the blockades and issued a command to remove everything but the bartending software. Okay. This robot's got PTSD. What the frick? He's killing me. I'm forgetting. I'm dying. Help me, Admiral. Murder the robot bros. Welcome to Yeti's Coming. What can I get you? What can you tell me about your owner? I'm private property of Yeti's Coming bar. I offer you a glass of something cold. I like a glass of your local brew. Absolutely. And why his new costume said like 78%? I mean, people have given bits towards it. That would be why, Drainer. Glass slid out from the robot's body. He grabbed it with one hand and tilted it and filled it with beer using the other arm. Tower beer, best brew north of Villanelle. Bitter, deep, thick, unpasteurised and naturally cloud. Transaction window flash in front of him. Price includes a 30% tip. If you just click here, thank you. Pleasant evening. Robot took off without bumping into anything. So I've now got a beer. So hooray. Anyway, yeah, hello slaves, let me talk to you. Now what costume? Not being decided on. Not being decided on yet.
What are you looking at?
You're hanging around on the set like a little rat. Get lost, Togo. I mean, hopefully you'll grow fond of me after seeing my presence in the bar. Can't harm him in any way. God, there is so much in this bar. What's a brain fix? Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, visions. Select your Euro drink based on your preference and mood. Plexes are safe and leave no hangover. Fine print warned that plexes offered were safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. Box looked like it had been battered and hacked multiple times. Certainly not serviced. Although I could be wrong. Is this only gameplay? Yeah, it's a like story point and click kind of thing. It's a detective game. Carved note. There's the prettiest graffiti in the world. It includes an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There's a code with a media file download. I've just got people over here kind of getting high.
What are you staring at?
I mean, you
Never
don't have
seen
to
a
watch if
woman
you don't
with
want to, Jaina.
wrinkles.
I appreciate you coming by, but if it's not your thing, it's all fine. What are you looking at? Never seen the wrinkles. Crease in her face indicated a mocking smile, which bestowed upon me was her normal grins. Seeing a mature woman not hide her age or alter her appearance is surprising a little bit. Not everyone can afford to in Low City. I could. I'm from up above after all, but it's more fun this way. Sometimes I approach a girl and imply we're the same age, but look in their faces. Priceless. Okay, so that got you interested in that? Like purple haired men. Brilliant. Let's get to it. What do you want now, match? Ken Zhao, you know him? Very somber guy. Didn't drink or use, but recently started hanging around the bar. Wasn't a troll and never bought from me, so no. But let's get to the point. While you're here, you should buy some. Get you any state of consciousness. Let me guess. Forgetfulness and trust. Most of all, I need information. What? Pay the drugs. I mean, in moderation. Everything can be good if you apply it in small doses. In moderation, good quality stuff. And while you're in the toilets of a dirty bar. Hold on. What's that saying? You're judging a book by its cover? Actually by its shelf? She grinned, exposing her crooked teeth. Anyway, locals don't talk about drugs that way. They don't ask for info. You're a spy, right? I mean, I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec's a very convenient cover-up. Look, I'm fine with it in moderation. I wouldn't do it myself though. People can do what they want. I'm never going to be fine with people doing it more than they should, or more than is reasonably safe. Gamedec is a convenient cover-up. Let's you ask questions out of reason and suspicion. I was joking about selling. Only possess drugs for personal use. Here, don't know our friendship. stimulant that should help in your investigation. Also stabilises your mood and gives a bit of cheerful motivation. Have a nice day, officer. Forced the pill into my hand and turned to never fly. Okay. Have ever seen someone on kit? Possibly, but I wouldn't have immediately known. I don't know anyone who for certain has been on it. I've also just noticed FPS in the bar is not very happy, so let me just go into performance mode. There we go, up to 60 FPS. Bill tripped over his legs, but in reality didn't... Wait. Bill tripped over his legs, but reality in general didn't seem to bother him. I mean, 60 FPS for the stream. Like, I'm fine for the game. Do you know Ken? Well... You see the person with the red hood? Well... Is anything suspicious or unusual? All time, dude. Yeah, well, I'll leave him be. Well, I've got an idea. Wait for my chance when some guy accidentally pushed him while sitting down. Put the sample from the dealer in his drink. Man in reinforced sleeves noticed me doing it and frowned. I just tell Miss Carotine I did what she asked. Okay. Give stimulants to one of your employees. Done well, thank you. What do you want to know? Yeah, who ran into the bar? See who it was. I was focused on analysing Martin's behaviour, but let me think. Maybe the door shut. Someone threatened to beat the shit person running in. Or pushing through. Sleeves need stress management classes. But your target is a male. Things haven't changed in Low City over years. We won't start fights with women here. Okay. And what does Tech think? I mean, I'm not Jewish. I don't know if I describe myself as a gem, though. It's more like an unopened tuna can or something. There you go. But yeah, what does leader of the trolls think? Yeah, how did Tick react to Ken? He was mad, of course, but truthfully he was elated to have someone pay so much attention to him. Did you notice what a narcissist he is? I think Tick is lonely. I thought he and Ken had a bond of some sort. Once Ezra started hanging with the old man, Herman got jealous. He sent Tick to therapy, but he'd have to go through detox first. Flush all the plexus, breathe some fresh air. Yeah, do you know Ken? Herman, volatile and terrible planning skills. Like a great nurse or kindergarten teacher, after training. There's a reason why Tick and I are here in Virchalia. Or here and not in Virchalia. You see most of the trolls sitting in the Realium. Been over it lately. Now, that's unfortunate. Although the problem is gone, I don't know if Tick will get his entourage back. There's nothing more I needed from her. So that got me a lot of information. Not anything I immediately need. It got me information. I dance some more. Oh, brilliant. My man knows how to dance. As a king of the dance floor, no doubt. A woman, looking like a troll, looked at me favourably. Wonder if she likes my moves. No, she thinks I'm kind of an idiot. Let's dance some more. Wanna join us? I'm being talked to. Keep on dancing. Dancing feels best when you harmonise with others. I did. Dance some more. Keep on dancing forever. Last time. No, once more. You can't stop me. Okay, you know, that really is the last time now. Yeah, fight. Is there a problem? There is. Downstairs the bar belongs to us. Lock the fucker down, says one person. Finish that, loser, says another. Your star 2 didn't let us play. Seen the news? Do you know how we ended up? Yeah, fucker. These two are horribly drunk. What an interesting thing. You're a nobody, junkie. Bar, right. A single in harvesting, moment in realium, and there you go. Someone was looking at me from behind the artificial sweat, thoughtfully nodding. What the Alright, back to your tables, back to the dance floor, the show is over. You hurt one of our guys, yet you're crossing yet another line. Red bottle will fix him in no time. Check the score. Alright. Cool, I appreciate it. Red bottle will fix him in no time. People want to sell on bar, then control your people can't. Oh. Oh. How's your conversation? You're looking for answers? Let me introduce myself. My name is Nahum. Do you want to know the truth? About what happened? Sure. Only about that? Pick fragments that suit you, you won't be able to find the truth. You need to open yourself to the whole of it. I know who this is! This is someone trying to get me into their cult. These are people who Ken was searching for. Let me just play him for what I can. Alright then. It's the truth. What I need to open myself to. It's hidden, more visible to those who can see. What's important is the path, the attention to hear, and now to recognise the signs and cycles of existence. The truth is hidden, but you're the one that sees. Not you. What matters is that we're all equal in getting the truth. Have you never seen things that are hard to explain? People who possess knowledge that they don't have a right to possess. Errors not predicted by a system. You just didn't see a source, are you? Our leader says everyone comes across signs. You just need to be able to notice them. Lately I've been seeing more and more things that are hard to explain in a rational way. You haven't ignored them. You're on PB, you know. I mean, congrats. You need someone to overtake you though, so you're at a better position. You haven't ignored them. You're looking for answers. That's how you set out on the path. The truth, at least the truth. Came here seeking knowledge, pay attention to details. You do the same. Join us and let us help you. I'm not joining. I mean, right now I want to figure out what's been going on with Ken's outlook. Now we're getting real man's head. What does it mean? One's the cat ears on them. Not anytime too soon? Maybe that could be the next outfit, I don't know. I don't know, would you want my next outfit to just be cat ear headphones? Is that what you want? Like the Razer ones which are like RGB? Yeah, can you tell me anything about what happened to Ken? He's very stubborn about getting to the truth. I heard he got very far. Meaning, where? This information is available to clan members. Join us and accept the truth. I'll show you Ken's path. Right now, I want to find out who ran into the bar. Wasn't that long ago. Answer the door from behind the counter. I haven't noticed any new faces in the club. There are some rumours though. Share them with you if you joined us. Well, I mean, I can trust you. No. Seemed that the moment I turned around, he started looking for more recruits. Surely he didn't. Right? Surely he didn't. He did come back here. He's gonna drown his sorrows. Spying or joining, I don't know which would have done. Surely he wouldn't have joined. There was... Okay, let me open the link. What have you said? Well, those they have cat ears on them, Drain. Boo. They're just boring. Anyway, I don't know entirely who shot me. Gosh, I mean, I'm sure they are. These ones I've got are comfortable enough as well. Man was quietly speaking to Miss Carson, completely ignoring my presence. Forget something? That'd be very responsible of you. I want to suggest you send to your employee to use a brain fix. Not a bad idea. I don't believe that machine's been serviced. Let's see what happens. She leaned toward the man and gave him a motherly look. You'd held off using the brain fix long enough. Go ahead. I need to see what happens with this. I'm quite worried about what I've done. We're not open back, best audio quality. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I will. I'm not looking for new headphones though. I'm happy with these ones. I wonder what's gonna happen. They're not like drop dead. Nice. Seemingly fine. Okay. I mean, stop sending headphone links. I mean, I guess I'll have a look, but I'm trying to play the game, Dre. Trying to play the game. God almighty, those are expensive. I mean, fair enough, if you want it. I'm not gonna tell you no. Should get a 4-meter one though. Just make sure it's the longest possible cable. That'd be so inconvenient. Like, you wouldn't have to worry about, like, accidentally plugging in the wire or anything. You'd have to worry about tripping over the wire. So now that Miss Cartine said, his face was calm and relaxed. Okay. Seems I'm siding with the trolls, despite not really wanting to. Okay, let's chat to these guys.
Stop bothering us, or I'll flood your social media profile with hemorrhoid ads.
Fair enough, we'll not do that then. We'll pay for the chalet we're allowed upstairs by the bar system. Nothing's free in the city. From the window that only I could see and sent an initial query to the system. A couple of sleeves saw me doing it in front. Sexton moved away from the gate. Good choice, man. Poster showed the newest brain fix model, with a plex experience and upgraded reality. That was on point. I looked around. Found a copied poster of Ken in my worktop and uploaded it to the frame. I may prefer a different form of existence, my friend, but, well, no point wasting breath. Two sleeves are sitting at a nearby table. You'll notice a new poster, Both raised their fists in solidarity. Okay. Ah, Starlet! I finally found her. Well,
It's
well.
good to see you in
My
your
saviour.
time.
Remember to drop by Yeti's coming. Oh, fair enough, Trainer. I'll see you about. I don't say being a good person is a matter of finding yourself in the right place at the right time. This man's pulled me out of the... This is the man who pulled me out of the black hole in Haggis' office. It's you! Got my girlfriend out of hell trouble. Thank you. You're Geoffrey Haggis' secretary, aren't you? Yes, still. I mean, how are you feeling, Starlet? No delayed symptoms? Oh, fine, thanks. However, I'd feel better if you hadn't saved Fredo. That asshole hasn't learned anything. Still thinks he's untouchable. Unlike Director Haggis, he keeps an eye on Fredo and never leaves him alone in the office. He's not there, Alfred watches him. I'd rather nobody had to watch him because, you know, he's a lung hospital, a dry brain. What can you do? Some Gamedec's have soft hearts. Okay. I mean, how do you like working for Blue Whales Interactive? It sounds pretty terrible. Director Haggis can be rude at times, but the paycheck makes up for it. The whole thing actually made him more understanding. Sometimes he seems to be afraid of something, I don't know. Yeah, somebody ran to the bar not long ago, wearing a jacket and red hood. Seen him at all? Not really. They're sitting too far from the entrance. Are you following someone? Does it have anything to do with the bullet on your shoulder? Well, sort of. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this thing. Do you know Kenzo? Seen him lately? Is he an esports player with cheats for... what's his name? Night Schools? Yeah, I think he was looking for a place where he could make a name for himself. Not too much to say about him. We were raised in the same neighbourhood, he's always been different somehow. So polite, well-mannered, cheerful. I don't know what happened, but lately he's been getting angry. Can you tell me about a man named Tim? He's one of the trolls, isn't he? Big name for a troll. Small, nasty parasites. Just hang out where they belong, upstairs where filthy couches. But lately they've been spreading through bar and restaurants. I don't know why it happened, but it's time to drive him away. Yeah, Ramona. You know her at all? Why? Both sleeves, so you must paint each other's nails and share secrets, right? Well, alright, we do know each other a bit, but lately she's been more interested in the digital clan rather than the sleeves. Even though she's been mocking their teachings, I started looking around for their... what they called? Starts with E. Yeah, the annotations. Right, call them signs. Anyway, the one's been hanging out with the clan all the time. Okay. First thing. Yeah, I don't like these trolls. Go away, please. Mister, watching Slick bluff at cards is so cool. I'm telling you, he's good. How gullible they are, idiots. You find better things to do. Yeah, I think that should be chief. Right. Don't know. Have a drink, snort a line, upload a plex. It's also unimaginative. Besides, that's what sleeves do. You have better ideas, Chief? Multitask. What are you doing, Bat? Makes talking to Slick easier, you know? There you have it. Can't play with Tick. We refuse to dance to all that crap, so what we have left is Slick, the perfect trolling target. Fair enough. Yeah, Slick is the only good target of your pranks, so couldn't you go bother someone else? This would be a great troll. He's always swindling and hacking. He's a pathological liar at that. I have to find out what his deal is. We did? can trust him when it comes to other people, but whenever he talks about himself, he always lies. Almost automatically. So we're learning about lying and hacking. Plus we get to piss off a bit too. Two birds with one stone, get it? Yeah, what's wrong with music? Deaf Chief? Isn't music, it's some junky noise. DJ played a couple of cool songs there, but he's playing for the sleeves. Yeah, you're not able to go back to tech. I'm gonna keep grumbling about that guy who got under his skin. He's upstairs, sulking, and we're sick of it. Wait till he calms down. Okay. Still don't know entirely what any of this adds up to. Suppose a troll. I want to talk to kill them all. That's what I want.
How about a bet?
Okay, so if I play different music and get the trolls away. It wasn't him moving to beat, rather, music seemed to flow from his motions. He's been using omnichord. His eyes were shut and his lips parted. What do you see? I only see music, unless some asshole comes over and annoys me. I'm even dancing. What kind of music do you like? I mean, imagination music. Music that stimulates imagination. That is remarkable. I didn't start pretending you couldn't hear me. The page in this bar, you can request a song. Just one. You're able to stand anymore for an amateur like you. Just so you know, when you're talking to an artist, performing their piece, right response is, I like your music. Tell you what you played earlier when the group of trolls was on the tracks for. Acknowledge me with a nod. His body started dancing to different beats. Slick, I've got rid of the trolls, please. Not your problem, buddy. I looked around and smiled. Seems so. I need to know. About Ken. Yeah. Oh, everyone knew him here. Was a local god. I believed he'd make it. You know how many sleeves bet he'd win the last game. I mean, yeah, they were let down. Can't really want revenge for that. Asking if someone helped them. Well, I was angry at him, but you don't kill hope, especially when it's so rare. Whole City is like a black hole. Sucks you in, hardly anyone can escape its gravity. That's why everyone comes to the bar to drink or play. Ken's the exception. Almost made it out. Yeah, someone shot me in the street and ran inside. Or a jacket with a red hood. Did you see them? She bumped me on her way in. Grunze. It's funny. Think about a piece of MCC beacon fell from under her coat. We know he's a liar. We're not asking about him specifically though. Let's ask for more. Pam, was it? Where can I find her? She ran to toilets. She's probably hiding from you, or yet. She got under his skin too. He sells drugs and that harms his business. What about Mona? Why is she not happy? Mona's with the Hon clan. She mediates more and more, or whatever it is we do. She kept urging me to join, but I didn't want to. Ken ridiculed her for it once. I'd separated them because they started fighting. Didn't strike me as type to ridicule someone. I don't buy it, yeah. Oh, this man hung his head. Who really is in that clan? She often complains that they're a bunch of idiots. She believes those truths of theirs, she's irritated by the secrets and prohibitions. She's always been straightforward. When she got mad, her grandpa was playing with Ken. She went off so hard, the whole bar could hear. Ah. My table is shaking from her voice. And yeah, I don't think he committed suicide. You know, he had a problem getting into games as a kid. Changing a skin made him panic. So 1 in a million kids. No, because I've seen him with 2 separate skins so far. That was true, he wouldn't have gone into esports. Yeah, another good point. What am I supposed to say? That I'm immune from birth and lately I've had to watch as he isolates himself and hit rock bottom. Yes. Him committing suicide doesn't sound improbable. Not alone with the table and the cards. Okay. Possibly Ramona. Someone in the red hood. Where is this Ramona person? It's not you. You're not joining the Hon clan. You're with the trolls? He's not happy with anything. Okay. Calm? Apparently you bumped into someone earlier. How do you arrive in the bar in a great hurry? You're gonna walkways. Franco is none of your fucking business. But no, I wasn't a Royce, was I? I was somewhat Scottish female. Franco is none of your fucking business, crazy. For my clients, you can tell we got their drugs a while ago. Tell them I've been here long. Yeah, sure, she's been here since always. I mean, Ken... No, I've already asked about that. Drugs are bad. I'm fine with that. Never mind if I do. I don't usually refuse a good time. Mostly share your opinion. Can't blame him. I'm stuck in the reality all the time. That bottle of Polar side would be crazy. Anyway, locals don't talk about drugs that way. Don't ask info. You're a spy, right? I'm a game deck. Yeah, we've had this conversation in the past. Okay, what do I do now? Upload more Ken. This guy with a metal sleeve buckle saw me and nodded with a serious face. Okay, so we're just uploading Ken on all of these posters. Seems to do a good impression. It's more Ken. Put a poster of Ken into the place definitely looks better. Keep my face to the sleeve standing nearby. We felt the same. Hello. Quitter. Okay. What? One talk and you think we're friends. I couldn't wait for you to come back to tell you everything. I told you, didn't see anything. There were many chatty people at the bar. Talking to them didn't seem like a bad idea. The patrol's here. They just want me to leave. These sleeves, they have to chat.
City and you think we're fucking buddies?
Well, I guess go up to the bar. I need to check media streams. No, some probably people lost to stream social media. Yeah, not much. I'd like to buy access. I'd buy access upstairs. System blocked my attempt. Option available for approved users only. Eh? How did I become an approved
You're
user?
asking a lot of questions.
Want to commemorate Ken, somehow. I understand. Next time you get an idea to change things in the bar, come to me first. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I like fixing Lily, but I shouldn't have done that before. I feel bad still. Man's lenses become cloudy and changed colour. His face went pale. Called Master. He said, You killed him, you killed my... Fuck, what have you done? Oh, shit, I'm sorry, I didn't really meant so much, I only want to help. Old Jet looks as if all the air escaped from him. Every fucking time, I can't take things you rely on for granted. Looks up at me. Still here? What do you want? Feel bad. I'm gonna reload to save. I genuinely feel really bad from buying it because I got told to buy. Which one would it have been? This one? Probably this one. Genuinely feel really bad about it. It's like a half hour back, but I know roughly what I've done. I can reset it all.
How may I assist you?
I will order a beer. There we go. Pulled the glass out from his body and poured beer his other arm, spilling it on me, the floor, and whatever guy in the process. There you go. The robot hands me a dripping glass. The action window flashed in front of him. Admiral says only thugs and pricks don't tip. What shitheads do. I mean, who are you anyway? Judging by your physique, bartending wasn't your first job, was it? Oh, God forbid. I'm a combat robot. Unit YT fucking C. At your service. Admiral named me Rick, so that's what I want you to call me. Add my balls, battle modules ripped off and replaced with dispensers 2 years ago. I'll say these shitheads piss me off. You tell me about your commander. Robot speakers played sounds of shooting next to human voices. Is that you? Rick? Ordered. Watch out, fire from the right. Admiral will always make it, because I'll always save him. He's safe with me. Mary Fairies assigned me to some other fucking commander once. I came back to Admiral, yet forever. Fair enough. So you're here because Yet's in charge. I do here, soldier. Tend the bar. Admiral Yet orders me to pour drinks, so I'm only my cover. My real job is surveillance and Admiral's protection. He's not aware. It's a secret mission. I love Admiral. How about you? Do you love him? You must love him. Everyone does. I, for example, completely adore him. I love this robot. I really do. I'm looking for someone who ran the bar room. Client's wishes are our command. I check the footage. Where you are, fucker. Instant number 203, play. Despite their mutations, mating rituals and toxic bats remained unchanged. The male, living alone for most of the year. Treason. It's the second time this month. I authorised access. If you don't do that to Rick, wait till I get your shit. God, you're easy, soldier. Stay alert. That's brilliant. Anyway, let's go back to what we were doing.
You again.
Yeah, about the robot. It's got a robot behind the bar. Brandy's not armed, but he seems effective. He's delusional, seems to think he's on the battlefield. If he wasn't defective, I wouldn't have been able to take him from the unit. He's just junk. A souvenir. You served? BMF. And what it is, private military force. Crystal dust. In it for the money. As young and stupid. Took me some time to understand that it's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Either you accept that you find refuge in binge drinking or playing, and accept it and came back. I get rich off cowards who can't do the same. Hey. I mean, yeah, fair enough. You're right. Escapism makes sense when you have your shit together. Otherwise, just an escape doesn't solve anything. I thought someone was observing me. I looked around. Nothing. He isn't dangerous, right? Yeah, confused combat robot and bunch of drunk people. He's scared he's gonna hurt someone. Robots are reliable. Even defective ones. People are more insidious. I looked at the torn material on my arm. If he had a gun, Rick would never shoot us in the arm civilian. Yeah, I want to ask about something else. Not complaining about Rick, though. That's not what I'm doing. I've done her thing, right? But I don't particularly care. Okay. Down here, talk to trolls. Not them.
This is a serious game you're interrupting.
Convince him to go. We've done this before. Suggest to challenge him. I'll play games. Do you come here to go online? I like you. You think like a troll, good. But games aren't fun for us anymore. Not since that darned esports nutcase started giving us a hard time. Poor little lass. And Ken's dead. Bad taste remains. So there you have it. Can't play with Tip. But if he's danced all that crap, my eyes slip. Yeah, music, what's wrong? Cool, leave. Play the song. I like something calming. Something calming usually, not like being too animated. Yeah, lovely. I'll request the song for Trolls. We've done that before. Top
This is a
slip.
serious game
Hello.
you're interrupting.
Ask about Ken. Yeah. And no one would want revenge for Ken failing at his game. No, Ned wins. We know this. Ask about Ramona. Shangri, don't believe it. Yep, just keep following things through. Hooded person. Yeah, I don't believe Cam groans as she's drug dealer back there. Stop spinning tails and telling. Alright. I see the entrance from here. Besides, I'm mostly focused on the game. I just leaves the door, cuss someone out for bumping into them. That person's of our gang. Yeah, I don't think Ken committed suicide. I mean, just I'm gonna believe him about it. I'm curious. I like Ken. I want to learn. Domination. In spite of the panic attacks, cared for nothing besides playing. After a few months, the system subsided. Or symptoms subsided. Lately, he's also been fixated on something. Kept discussing something with Panis answer. After a stroke, he was all alone, but he kept going. Okay. I've got way too much logic on me. I don't need this much. I need to stop being logical. I do not do that. Pretty much maxed out everything I can have logic-wise. Okay, let's stick some Ken. Just want to make sure Ken's all about the bar. I also like how there's a typo of intro there. I hadn't noticed that until now. Let's try and talk to Killamore. Do you have any idea how to wake our sleeping beauty? I'd like to talk to him. Well, before he gave up his life as a pro, he tested stimulants on himself. Like, kinda works, but not for long enough to continue his career. Well, you really don't have anything like that. You give him something to jog his memory of good old times. He and Panasantar used to be a lot of happy hunting grounds, but you didn't hear that from me. Well, holograms and bars were for displaying games and stuff. Easier to sense kill all. As usual, the locked tunnel didn't wake him, so I found him via the cameras and projected myself inches from his face. Couldn't even flinch. Breaking in was easy. These holograms are an age system from the now gone strip club. Display animations of strippers in these tables. First I went to the wrong table. Scared a guy so badly he spat all over himself. It was hilarious. Want me to hop to another table and show you? I mean, yeah, just scared go. Last man sitting across the bar. Looks like he's hiding from someone. Childlike joy appeared in the old man's face. Hell yeah, I'll pop up and yell, "Got you now!" He vanished before I was able to respond. It's great. It's great. Leave me alone, all of you. Please, I don't know anything. I won't talk, and thus, these sentences are now a proverb. No, no. Damn it, I think pushing too far. It's been fun, handsome. I'll be kill him all if you want to talk some more. Ah, poor guy.
You again.
And yeah, commemorate Yen. I'm not Yen, Ken.
Virtualia are much more convenient.
You want stimulants to wake him up. Go back and talk? Anything?
What are you staring at? Never seen a woman with
Talked
wrinkles.
to you before. Ask about Ken? Drugs in moderation. Gamedec. I get given the drugs. Now use that to wake up, kill them all. And I hope that does a good job. Saw the stimulant in his beer and shoved a straw under his nose. Then I quote. Man drank the beer half as. After a moment, he opened his eyes, yawned, and smacked his lips. Noticed that some slaves sitting nearby were listening in. Can't remember what voice I gave him. It might have been a Russian one. Okay, let's try. Came to learn from the legend. There was already one young man here before you. He was pro. More handsome than yourself. That'd be Ken, yeah. Ken knew about our successful past. He even knew I was once sheriff of Hardstock. I tell you about this game. I mean, I like that. I don't think he does. Man wearing a jacket, extended sleeve, past our table, looks at me favourably. Must have liked the way I treated the veteran. Well, I ended my career because my brain was tired too easily. They thought, old man came to work his field and but wham bam I became the sheriff within an hour. After a week they were all too scared to duel me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily about that. Nowadays kids play games whether they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately. I doubt she knows why. I had a bit of harvest. I became sheriff too. Yeah, I visited a while ago. I rock specific. I think that's a different sheriff. I rock. I've last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't take much time. I already tell you. I'm there. I was still the man. I call it a Legends Rest home, but times respect. I cared for that town, and put punks in their place. And this guy took it from me. Wasn't even good. Just realized I get weak fast and challenged me when I was barely standing up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside me that day. Something snapped. It's all I've ever been my whole life. A player. I hunted, I played matches. I was good at it. I don't know how to be anything else now. I mean, he's already been a child. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else you can do. Sorry, but you're a legend and nothing is gonna change, man. Something, isn't it? Pop into Paradise Beach and let's not some babes. You say. Yeah, you ran to... Someone ran to a bar not long ago. Did you see who it was or where they went? I don't know, but I woke up when they were scrambling up the stairs. Some people got pushed away and cursed terribly. Okay. This wouldn't have happened in harvest time. I shoot faster than that. Run away, cowboy. You should play with me sometimes. I'll show you true reflex. Not to be confused with reflux, goddammit. Mention Ramona. Yeah, she's Panasantor's granddaughter. But we all raised her together, so she's kinda mine too. I taught her how to sneak up on gulls, you know. You taught Ramona how to hunt gulls and happy hunting grounds? The slave standing nearby nudged his friend and pointed at us. We're listening in. Gulls, my dear, are folk that don't know what they want. Virtual cast grazers. Easy prey, God. She never liked beating around the bush, and she'd spot a gull from a mile away, or lure one. She chased a draft for deputy sheriff in harvest time too, once. I logged out so that it seemed I didn't know anything about it, and the girl robbed 5 applicants. I thanked her afterwards. Now she's gone somewhere. She's probably in the hospital with her grandpa. Got up from the table, the man was already falling asleep. Corner of my eye, I noticed somebody smile. Turned around, all I could see were some people's backs. And now we have this guy approaching again. There's a conversation. For answers, let me introduce myself. My name is Nahu. Do you want to know the truth about what happened? Sure. Yeah, this is cultist dude. I said asked for the truth last time. Might be right. Ask around the bar. Ask about Ken. Now we should be fine to talk to the sleeves, right? We should have built that up quite well. That's trolls, never mind, wrong group. Sleeves were up the other end. Hello, sleeves.
You're one of us now.
You're really giving these trolls hell. Bigs up, man. You really know Ken. Oh, Des, that's I'm trying to find out how he died. I need information. Can you help me? Look, maybe sure we can trust you. Trolls don't like you, that doesn't mean you're one of us. But fucking hell, he's alright. I can see in his eyes. Hello, John. Good to see you. I'll check his IN or what? It's fine. Chill. Everyone will come out the fields, test. Want us to treat you like one of our own? Wait till somebody comes in and collects a fee. Sure. Are you done? Saw quite an action. He came in, he approached you and collected money. Now you do the same to somebody else. Alright, and I'm actually out of water, but I'll pretend to sit. I'll pretend to sit. There you go, John. There you go. Am I gonna ask him for money back? No. Hello, troll. Yeah, it's not me to pay to come inside the bar. Dude, I'll never pay that much in Low City, no way. It's price nowadays. It's cultural hydration, yeah. It's cultural institution, you know? Wait on. We're a few dozen stories higher. I'm not paying this kind of money down here. Or I can ask him however much he wants. If you don't like it, you're free to leave. I can drink some booze and I won't get a snot-nosed sucker like you screwing me over. Get out of my way. That didn't work. That's a shame. I've got plenty of points. Still can't do anything with half of them. Just to wait for someone to come in though. What the hell's a moist mob? What? What on earth is that emote? To pay to come inside. It's the exact same dialogue loop each time. Okay, cool. Anything in a codex? Got a bit in the Ramona. Got a bit in Slick. It's not a new guy, is it? No, it's the same guy as before. Just need to get the info. That's all I need. I don't know why they have a typo in it, they surely would have noticed, right, during play testing. Someone bound to come in a minute, right? Any minute now. How you been, John? You been doing good? I was just waiting for people. Just chat about whatever. They really want me to just go away. Okay, we've got someone. Big to come inside the bar. Ask for half my fee. Entrance fee? Really? Just above Undercity? It's priced nowadays. Just give me a bar fresh look. Fees? Who would have thought? In the transfer window, the man clicked the confirm button. Welcome to Yeti's. Well, that was that. Nice going.
Bottoms up,
I knew you were
Gamedec.
alright. What do you want to know? Yeah, who came into the bar? You see him or her? Sure, I've not noticed tick. So I'd have an eye on him. Never know what that guy's gonna do. He ran upstairs. Good. Let him stay where he belongs. And keep away from our part of the bar. There reeks of trolls here anyway. Yeah. What was Ken up to? Was he asking about the Hon clan and whatnot? Come here to socialise. Stayed upstairs, he's probably using the couches. These contraptions aren't exactly safe. Hey, down on one, you can check which game the previous user was playing. Ken used to play here quite often. He must have been spying on someone, otherwise he wouldn't use this junk. Yeah, Ramona? Anything on her? She claims she's still asleep, but she'd been hanging around with these weirdos for some time. The Hon clan. And got her grandpa worried, and he started spying on her. Spying online, and when I got out, she yelled at him to stop entering the same games as she does. Boy, can she go in a rant. It's quite hilarious. She always says what's on her mind, but takes it well. Never do that too. She doesn't like sugarcoating, beat around the bush. Hey. Here's to you. We need to get upstairs. I think I need to do this, try and buy access. It gets blocked.
You're
Not
asking
sold yet.
a lot of questions.
So you take a bribe when you walked in. Slaves give me 50% for each hustle. Better pay up. Open the transaction window and transfer the money. Get now, felt someone watching me closely. I'll do that more often, feel free, but don't push it. If someone mentions they know me, don't screw them over. Yeah, can I get upstairs, please? It's a very special area. People are in game, their bodies and couches unsupervised. Their belongings are by the couches too. I'm not going to bother anyone. I'm in Gamedec and conducting an investigation. I have to get in there, I want to talk to someone. Ah, Gamedec, huh? Well, I'll let you up there if you do a small favour. I'll prove to patrons you're trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Bronzy. Don't hurt her, just remove her from the premises. I mean, sure. She usually hangs around the toilets. Put in place for a scumbag. So he doesn't like a person who's kind of dealing drugs, fair enough.
Make it worth my time.
Well, Jed doesn't want you in his bar. I'll show you the door. It's a joke. You know, I have a deal. He gives us anonymous couches, I get the sleeve. I get the sleeves what yet legally can't. Didn't say a word when he installed the brain fix years ago. He wants to kick me out now. Fine. So what he wants, you'll fucking get it. Is that just punching a wall? Cool. I thought I promised you. I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. Can you get me upstairs? I haven't done business yet long enough to install workarounds in the system. Destroy the brain fix. And I'll get you into hell if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna threaten it. Thousands of followers. I record everything. How long do you think it'll take the police to get here if I share what you're doing? She looked at me with a mixture of ridicule and hatred. You stupid dick. Opened a private window and glanced at the upload state. About 30 seconds, then the world will find out. She spat at my feet, turned around and left. Cool, that went quite well. Amazed that went quite so well.
You again.
Oh, I saw Cam leave. It's forbidden, so she must bribe the toad. Like a battered dog. Made the bar a bit of a healthier place. I promise to let you go upstairs. I'll keep my word. On a couch? No, I'm just looking for someone. Tell me who, I'll log him out. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll log everyone out just because you can't decide. Come back once you know. Meaning I need to come up with something. Who shot me? It was Tex, that'd be one of the trolls. I don't know why I don't have that as an option. Who had a motive to kill Ken? Honestly, Ramona. She's been working with the Han clan. That would make sense. Ken was almost definitely spying on the Han. And it was definitely a troll. I think it was Tick. Who's the killer? I don't entirely know that yet.
You again.
I need to pick someone. Okay. Ramona had a reason to troll. I almost certain shot at me. I think it was Tim. Ken wanted to take revenge on the trolls. Also on the Han clan, or kind of investigate the Han clan. It's a weird tree thing. It wasn't an accident, it wasn't suicide. I'm gonna drop a save before I decide, just in case I decide wrongly. I don't have enough evidence to really push it one way or another. Old yet.
You're asking a lot of questions.
Ramona, no one, Tick, or Ken. Accident maybe if I believed it was suicide. I know it's not. Ah, hello Raven. Thank you for coming by and I appreciate a message. I do. I've been meaning to come by more years. I keep noticing you're streaming, but I'm always busy when you're doing it. I need to try and come by again. See what you're up to. You still doing your space engineer stuff? Or what have you been up to? So I'm currently investigating a murder in this game. I'm thinking... Ramona? Maybe? I could see it being Ramona. I could also see it being Tick. I'm gonna say Tick first. Because I want to trust Ramona. She wouldn't just shoot someone she knew.
You're asking a
Yeah, I'd
lot
like
of
Tick,
questions.
please. I don't know, huh? Fine, people do various things up there. Not only play. They're often distracted. You know how gamers are. Look at him tapping under there. So I'll cut off his access to bar systems one by one. I have a clue. And I'll let you talk to him freely. Cool, so then we can go up. Now we can go upstairs. Lovely. Ooh. That's dangerous. Smoke and the stench of burned flesh lingered above the two couches. The hell? Tick, giggling as he watched with satisfaction as a shower of sparks faded. He moved his hand as if we were using a private window. What I was dealing with was clearly unstable. It seemed wise to keep him from getting frustrated, and to keep his attention until the Outranger's arrival. So I need to keep him between these two, I would imagine. He's got a hooded jacket as well. Bow before the king of Archalia. Bow and I'll grant you permission to witness my performance. And I'll keep him happy. I bowed, hoping my gesture looked appropriate. Very well. Now stand on one leg, jump 3 times and kiss your shoes. No, that's a bit much, isn't it? Man smiled viciously. I'd seen the half of it. But enough, fine, enough with the greetings. This man, I reckon, could be the jester from the first case. Moved his hands, ready to issue another command to his malicious software, but he focused on me instead. Congratulations, Maggot, you've got my attention. What's so important that you dare to ruin my royal magnum opus? Ask about the explosion. I mean, first I heard the commotion upstairs, then explosions. Did I do it? Come on, it's the sunshine. As he talked to me, he kept one hand raised, ready to issue a command. An invisible window. I'm always doing something cool. You're saying that Ken is losing interest in me? Oh well, that's his loss. The trolls don't want to play with me. You can see how couches burn then. You're killing people. My fault we don't have any safety guards. Selma's constantly cause discharges. Suits get overheated and tear her muscles. Looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? I hate this guy. I really do. It's cruel. Taking people's lives. It's foolish, cruel, and irreversible. Must stop. It's better when it's still alive. They're trolls after all. Foolish? I think it's easy to overheat couches or create such a spectacular display of sparks. It takes skill. As for them being trolls, it'd be fine if they waited for my cue and played with me. They brought it on themselves. It's currently running a hypothesis. This guy short-circuited Ken's whatever he was using to be in the game. He then fell down out of the sky. I don't know if I was playing while in the air. Then hit the ground. He ran outside to finish him. Presumably because Ken lost interest in him and was going after the horn. What I'm doing is a hit. I'll show yet the others who the real boss is. They'll be talking about it for years. You just don't get it. His gesture intensified. At least he stopped paying attention to the invisible window. I don't think you understand me. I do. The only reason you're doing it is that Ken spoiled the fun. You're angry at Ken for spoiling your fun. I have a right to feel that way, but this is not going to fix the problem. Ken used to be my biggest fan. Followed me everywhere, watched everything I did. I was really special to him. I mean, he followed me as well. Yeah, he followed me around too. Watched my every step. Saw me as a role model. You're lying. I'm the only person he admired. Glanced at the couches and hesitated. Looked back at me. I knew he'd come back. I fascinated him. And he tried to troll the king of trolls. Can you believe that? It's copying me. I'd sneak up on him yesterday. He immediately saw me. That's how sensitive he was to my presence. Now he still called me the king. Maybe it wasn't really making any sense. You knew that. Say that you knew him? Do you even know what he was doing? I mean, been spying on a Hornclaw. Yeah. Didn't trust them. But he said they could be right. Unbelievable. He'd rather think about fucking reincarnation than play with me. Tech nervously declined the call for hand gesture. Never mind. None of it makes sense. It's fine, just need to make sure what's happening on my phone. Tick lowered his arm, put his hands on his lip and leaned towards me. Why did you have to die? I don't get it. So stupid. What do you mean you don't get it? You're the one that killed him. That's bullshit. He's already dead when I arrived. I shot a corpse. Made no difference. The man said it had to be done. Little man? Yeah. Funny little person dressed in a red hat. Dressed like a clown. I trusted him. I don't know why. I don't know, really. Everyone's gonna think you're here too. Even though I grazed your shoulder, I suppose it was supposed to scare you off. Like hell it did. Saw something displaying by his lenses. He said something again. And so once I know how to troll him for that lie. He stared, gesturing to issue a command to invisible window. Then he hesitated. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got shocked from the game system, right? You know how Ken died. It's not shot him down. I know that's not the case, that's not the deduction. He didn't kill himself. I don't know if it was Ramona in the game, but he died due to an in-game thing. You didn't shoot him down. Wrong, moron. I fired at him, but I didn't shoot him down. Can't die from getting shot in a game. All games have safeguards. Is it even possible that he died there? He moved his hands, ready to issue another command as malicious software. But he focused on me instead. His eyes suddenly bulged. He's here. But I didn't answer the call. Can you see him? Looks around, but I didn't see anyone. Who's here? Did you see someone in the AR? He stepped back and drew a plasma gun from his hidden pocket. That's all that tricked me. It's the reason Ken is dead. Don't come closer. Don't. Tech started whispering, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. Lenses. That's how you hear him. Take them off. I started panicking, scratching his eyes. I'm not giving up, asshole. The Outrangers will be here any second. If that happens to me, they'll start looking for you. I managed to take his lenses off and threw them on the floor. Tech, you've confessed to killing Ken Zhao. Drop your weapon. Dropped his gun, put his hands up with a crazed smile. I won! I fucking won! The king always wins! Go home, Gamedec. Get some rest. You did a good job here. Take care of the rest. Okay, out of curiosity. Yeah, drop a save. I'm gonna load my previous save. What happens if I accuse Ramona? Because I still do think it could have been Ramona as well. It was someone who killed him in game. I'm fairly certain. Surely it wouldn't be Ramona. Surely. I want to give her benefit of the doubt. She seemed like a, I mean, headstrong but reasonable person. Didn't shoot Ken. No, I'll believe it. I want to pursue this line of dialogue, see what happens. And I need to go talk to this guy again.
You again?
Let's talk to Ramona. Ramona, huh? Fine. I'll do various things up there. Yeah, Can I get upstairs? Yes, I can. And now backstairs. I'll just go through this again. Do the bow. Use. Talk about the explosion. That's cruel. Just need to follow this. Ken spoiled your fun. Ken followed me as well. He's been spying on the Han clan. Why'd you have to die? I don't get it. It's so stupid. I mean, accuse Ramona, I'm thinking. It wasn't an accident. The only one that didn't like Ken. What Ken did. Ramona killed him. Because I've no fucking clue what actually happened. I thought you were talking to me because you knew I shot him. Is that why you grazed my shoulder? So I wouldn't look for evidence of one behind Ken's death. Because you knew it would lead to you. Focus on something displayed by his lenses and shuddered. No time to explain it to you, moron. With his hands as if declining a call. Started gesturing to issue command to invisible window, then he hesitated. Yeah, Ramona killed him. It's all very, very weird, but he shot with a weapon from a game. There! So it wasn't me. I shot him when he was already on the walkway. Little dude was a ride. Made no difference to Ken. Who's the little dude you're talking about? Moved his hand, ready to issue another command to his malicious software, but he focused on me instead. His eyes suddenly bulged. His hair. I didn't answer the call. Can you see him? Next time I didn't see anyone. He was here. You see someone in the AR? Took a step back, drew a plasma gun from his pocket. This asshole tricked me. It's the reason that Ken is dead. Don't come closer. Don't. Text started whispering, but I couldn't hear it saying. Yeah, take off the glasses. We know the rest of this. But yeah, he did get killed from in-game, weirdly. He was able to suggest that, despite accusing him of things. That'd be good, but... Dropped his gun, and put his hands up with a crazed smile. I won. I fucking won. The king always wins. Go home, Gamedec, get some rest. Cool. Now go back to my apartment. And I'd love to be able to ping a muffins, but I don't think I can. This has been a weird thing. You know Ken from last time, big old gamer man? Like, the guy who I slept with towards the end of last time. Yeah, turns out he's dead. I've been solving a murder mystery on him. He was killed from within the game. It's one of those Sword Art Online kind of scenarios. If you get die in the game, you die in real life. I'm really sad. I loved that guy. He's brilliant, but he's dead. And he somehow died from in the game. I was at home, my castle. A sudden feeling of relief took over me. I wanted to give way to a feeling of deep, bitter loss. Relationship with Ken was heating up. I'm gonna miss him. Relationship was brief but intense. Everything happened so fast I couldn't wrap my head around it. I still wanted to sense him. I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a V-ghost and question it. Aww. Poor Ken. Also, you can see I've been very logical this time. I'm up to 8. Right, even have a way to spend 8. Like, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we can spend 10 logic things in total. So it's not a waste I've got this many. Oh, Ken. Poor Ken. Oh yeah, I'm still streaming Bunblock. Still streaming. You know what we need? We need nice detective-y music. I don't know if that plays through the whole building. I can hope it does. Yeah, great. And yeah, talk to the ghost. Buy the software? Get it illegal. Buy it, we're doing this properly, it's for Ken. Done. It was good to have cash set aside for situations like this. Use list display with psycho scans, emanation. This music's awfully intense. I don't think it'd be quite so intense. Alright. Next, check games. We need to have a look in Void Stars. We bought a ship in there. Never mind, we can't do anything harvest time? No, we don't care for that. Okay, to Bliss. Turn on the V-Ghost. As a programming cycle scan, it's time to generate the V-Ghost. Oh, it's Ken. I missed you, buddy.
Low City. Why am I in your apartment?
Object Kenzo. V-Ghost architecture, advertising tool. Probability algorithms, marketing. Move your hand to start interaction. Oh, poor Ken. Poor Ken, I miss it already. Ken blinks slowly. Poison. Ken, good to see you again. God, you're dressed so badly. These clothes are from 3 years ago. Go shopping, buddy. Looks around. Turn to your place. Good, it's safe here. I can't remember how I got here. Tonight so exhilarating. He smiled. Never mind. I think the Hong Clan saw through me. If I'm here, they'll probably keep an eye on you too. I've missed you, Ken. I was hoping we'd meet again. Well, I've missed you too. It's embarrassing to say that because we've only met recently, but I really had a great time with you. Maybe we could do it again. You know, we'll finish the investigation. Together we can do it quickly. Very nice evening. My place this time. I won't let you fall asleep so quickly. I'm gonna flirt with his dead ghost friend body thing. Was it too quick last time? You didn't complain. Quite the opposite, as far as I remember. But sure, I can slow down. Last time you took me by surprise. This time I'm the one planning the evening. Just come and bring your good mood with you. Maybe a few compliments. You're dazzled by me or something. Ken, the ghost, I'm sorry I can't keep flirting with you. Psycho scan of the real Ken's out. Ken's dead. It's got a low city. That's impossible, but is that why I'm here as a hologram? Beagles? Dear code. Even the Zonette. I can't remember my childhood, nor my teen. Pathetic excuse for a human being. Did you scan me with a kettle? Oh, if only I'd been able to scan them with something other than a bloody marketing drone. I'm terribly sorry. There's nothing I could do for you. I got your message, it was already too late. I can make sure you didn't die in vain. I'll find the people who killed you and make them pay. Pour gasoline on them. Then burn and post it online. Make good money. What the fuck am I saying? Calmed down and nodded sadly. I'll tell you all you need to know. Let's get this over with. After the message, what next? Because here you're sensing, so you left a message. Of course. I've been tired, remember. If you've got trouble remembering things, Chief, sell something for the reinforcement. Them souls good. How can I say that? I was a bit sad you didn't answer. I guess it was a one-time thing for you. That's fine, but you at least answer. Except the call, and the young Yeti's coming on my own, and from there I entered the game. Game being this MMO one you mentioned. Entered the game from bar, what happened next? I chose to handle Arrow of Darkness. I searched the location, searched around, and found out if I sometimes go inside that tree. That one that ruined my game. I go inside it. So it's the secret tree of knowing. I waited, left myself in the chest, and entered that tree of theirs. You entered the tree, and then what? I think there was someone from the clan. Let me in alone, but then it was empty. I'm to turn on some television. Some commercials. Like some sort of sedative. I think someone showed up next to me. I'm not sure. Yeah, why the bar? This is where the trolls that raid my game go online. Turns out a lot of Hon clan members are there too. I thought couches might have a session records, and they did. All clues led to Knight's Cove. I lay on the couch in that bar, retrieved the location of Clan's recruiter, and went straight into the stronghold. Yeah, what did you find exactly? Wanting to meet me? For what? Yesterday? I feel like I was a couple of hours ago. Time flies when you're investigating. I want to examine the Hon clan's stronghold. I thought I might need some protection. I trust you, Chief. I was afraid they would expose me. Obviously, I was right. Yeah. Were they the ones who ruined you? Or did they just work with the trolls? So, it was a clan who ruined your career? The tree ruined my career. I suspect someone in the clan controls it. Otherwise, how do they know where it would appear? On the other hand, members of the organisation have information about the tree and its related phenomena. If they controlled it, they know everything. I'm not sure if the clan's to blame, but they're up to something fishy. I can feel it. Yeah, why are they so cryptic though, with this weird number you mentioned? Recently they've grown to hundreds of people, just as people started seeing the tree in unexpected places. They've got lots of cash. I don't know anything about them, just that it's a clan in the game. I haven't met any former members who would talk about them. Would reveal their membership, and then let their members inside the stronghold. Must be something strange going on. Yeah, the leader changed history? Can you tell me exactly what that means? They made a fortune betting on my game. I've heard there are also some unexplained things in the realm that the clan leader couldn't foresee. I guess they hack Obi coins and glasses to create illusions and earn money. Say something bad will happen, then make it happen. Yeah, okay. What were you afraid of exactly? I asked anonymous questions online about my home clan and started getting invitations to their recruitment process. This is your place. Someone reset Ralph, my major domo, probably to cover up traces of break-in. It might have been a coincidence, but I think they noticed me. I didn't want to wait. That would give them more time to prepare. Okay. And the Hon Clan stronghold, is that like a major place for this? You know how my career was ruined by a being in the glitch, right? It usually pops up in a Hon Clan stronghold. Coincidence? Stamps, cryptic clan. As the leader can foresee the future. And so it's easy to foresee something you cause yourself. Son of a gun changes the course of history. He ruins people's lives to get rich. Call him the Lord Enlightened, the Prophet. That jerk ruined my career. So I'm going to find out how he did it, get evidence and reveal everything. I think that's that then. Let's turn off the music. I think that's us then, for today. Next time, we're hopefully getting towards the end of the game. We should be able to figure out exactly what happened in the game. With any luck anyway. For now though, that is all. I do appreciate people coming by and keeping me company. And you've enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed myself. It's a lovely game this. A little odd in tone at times. It's good fun. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever it might be for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.